Sean Belizean wake you up every Monday through Friday on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. That's right, Big D Energy has moved to mornings. Get your morning dose of Neil's tone and Sean's insanity. Weekdays 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Two Detroit sports legends coming together for the best Detroit sports morning show there is. Big D Energy, waking you up weekdays on Detroit's #1 sports network.
Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Ooh, right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neil Rule. That guy, Sean Belizean. Sean live after his 48 continuous hours of coverage of the NHL Draft. Sean, what was the biggest storyline from the NHL Draft? Go.
It was fantastic.
Talk to Emily Kaplan. Let's go.
It was fantastic. That coverage was awful. Do you want me?
Sean, I was going
Want me to lie?
You're my friend. Okay?
All right, go.
You're my friend. We've
Yeah.
known each other a long time.
Yes, sir.
I value your opinion.
Yes,
I
sir.
think you value mine.
Yes, sir.
I try to do things. You've done it for us. You've done it for the show.
I've tried.
Where you've tapped into WNBA. You did.
I did. For about a minute, but I did.
But you did.
I did.
I failed you as a show host, as a co-host with you, as a friend.
Yeah.
I failed you. I turned it on for about 45 seconds and got busy doing something else, and then turned it off and completely forgot about it. I owe you a sincere
okay.
apology.
No. You know what? I think part of the reason why we get along is we both we're not afraid to call out our own.
Correct.
We'll get to the Tigers.
Wait, what happened?
We're not afraid to call out our own. And I had that you surprised me. I had mad respect for you that you were talking about the NBA draft coverage a few days earlier, and you called it out rightfully so. And I think anybody who watched that, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
It's clearly a thing. Here's what it has become. What can we cut corners on? Mm-hmm. It's a lot like everything. It's a reflection of our everyday lives.
1,000%.
So what can we cut corners on? Because we know we have you. Whatever the NBA draft numbers are, and they're huge. Which is why it's a big deal. Which is why they split it into 2 days. They're huge. I know you don't watch the NBA though, but you told me you don't. And then they had a $7 billion TV deal, which is weird. But I think that's part of it, Sean. Like that's what they do. They have you. You're not going anywhere.
No.
Justin, Spenny, they're not going anywhere.
I went to the Tiger game on Saturday, so Saturday was following on my phone while I was at the Tiger game and everything. But I think the people that take the time to watch the NHL draft are already pretty informed anyway.
Right.
So if you're expecting anything from that coverage, I mean, you already know the answer to that. But I mean, what do you say? I mean, we'll get into the value part of it. I can't fathom how people can't understand the loss of value from the move. And I give Steve credit for flipping Kosa into something that clearly I cannot believe that Utah paid that price. But if you want to understand why the Red Wings find themselves in the predicament they find themselves in today, one of the exhibits that I would present to the court would be the value of Sebastian Kosa. That would be, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out why the Wings are where they're at right now, and that's part of it. You can't have that. You cannot have that.
And my reaction to it, I thought was pretty good. As the non-hockey guy, love the move, hate what it represents.
Yep, I think that's a fair way to say it.
And
Both
that's
things can be true.
Both things can be true,
Yeah,
no doubt.
yeah.
Jump into that Woodward Sports chat thread. You want to skip the line? Use the super chat. Get into there and get your thoughts out there. Again, if you want to skip the line, go ahead and use that super chat. But I read as many chats as anybody in this state. So if you take the time to watch a show, I can take time to read your opinion on it. JB Smooth What's poppin', man? How you living?
You know, same as usual. Benzes and Bentleys all day.
Beamer, Benz, and one day, once we come up, it'll be Beamer, Benz, and Bentleys.
Yeah. Well, once we get there,
We're gonna get there.
JB like the old janitor, man. He just always say the same thing when you greet him.
Ain't nothing new, man. What's going on with you?
You know, business and Billy's. All
He's
right.
got things to do. There are toilets to clean, halls to be swept. I get it. That's what
Were you and Rudy by any chance, JB?
Blink twice.
I think I made a cameo. I was in the back. You could have seen me.
KG, what's really good, man? How you
Hey,
living?
man, good weekend. Nice and low key. And I turned the Tigers off because they pissed me off. So that's what I get for opting in.
Oh, no, what happened?
That is true.
Yeah.
Young Joey's in the building. Joey, you got the mic on today.
I got upgraded back here.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I told him don't go crazy, though. I will hit the button. At any time.
Hey, when you do it, can you hit him with a time?
I got you.
The one thing I have to say is our text thread this weekend was just elite.
Bullshit, man.
Elite stuff. Elite
Yeah,
stuff.
we can't let a lot of that on the air, though. Okay, let's put that on
Yeah,
air
let's
right
not
now.
do that.
Yeah, no doubt.
We had a good time.
Woodward Sports Chat Thread, Jordan Lionheart, Morning Chat fam. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Justin in North Carolina, NHL draft is worse than the MLB draft. They're very comparable. It's just because nothing's happening immediately.
Yeah.
And that is anti this society, bro. Like, sorry, man.
is.
There is nothing that can save the MLB draft or the NHL draft. Nothing.
You know, every now and again you get that unicorn that can come right in and ooh and ah you and everything, but that's also been bastardized as well. How many times, Neil, I'm lobbing you a softball, okay?
All right.
How many times do we hear the term generational when describing a player high in the draft? And 9 times out of 10, they're not generational.
How many times do we describe somebody as generational when they aren't even in a position to go high in the draft yet? They're just starting to get ready to go high in the draft.
Yep. Right on the tee. I know.
This one's coming.
Little plastic bat.
And I hit it on top of the neighbor's garage.
You know, every now and again you get that guy that oohs and ahs and comes in right away, and that's different. But it doesn't happen the amount of times that they say it, you know, and every number one or number two, oh, this guy must be generational. No, it doesn't work that way. And that's, you know.
That's often the case.
I will say this, for guys that, you know, if you watch the junior game, or in my case for many years, broadcast the junior game, and I say it all the time, the World Junior Championship is one of my favorite tournaments anywhere, any sport, okay? It's different. But how many people do that?
Just you people.
Yeah, right. Not many people do that. Yeah, and I'm cool with that. I don't have any problem with it, you know. So, yeah, it's Justin in North Carolina. I won't argue too much with that. Maybe a little more sauce to the NHL draft, but not much.
Woodward Sports Chat Thread, Greg Thomas. Good morning, Neil, Sean, and Chat. Good morning, my friend.
Hi,
Appreciate
good morning.
you tapping in. Justin, North Carolina. Red Wings drafted a player who committed to play for Michigan. Yes, they did, as a matter of fact. Okay. Woodward Sports
I
Chat.
like the kid. For what it's worth, I saw him play last year when he was at NT. I like
I'm
the
done.
kid.
You know my stance.
Yeah,
I don't care. Let me know when he gets here.
And I totally get that.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of the value conversation. We'll do some math
Right.
a little later on in the show.
Neil, does he have initials?
He does actually.
I know. That's
He does.
Somebody
why I
on
asked.
Twitter alerted me to the fact.
He does actually.
But is he widely known by the initials?
No. Well, his first name, yes. It's just JP. Yeah.
Oh, that counts.
That does
Still
count.
counts.
JP. It's still
That's initials.
That is initials. And he only has 2, so he must really be chosen. Wait till JP gets here. Okay. I'll wait. No, I'm done. I'm done with the prospect stuff.
I couldn't blame anybody.
And I love OHL. You know I love OHL hockey. I do.
I couldn't blame anybody. Yeah,
But for us in the Red Wings, I'm done with the prospect stuff. Okay.
kicking the can down the road, man.
All right. It was a good weekend. Everybody get ready because it's my time this week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's my time this
Yeah, that
week.
hot-ass weather outside.
High 90s. Give me some humidity. Let's get
Yuck.
in there. I got out yesterday
Yuck.
on the run up in the hills, and we were getting it in, and I loved it.
That's disgusting.
I loved it.
It had that smoky vibe late yesterday
it did.
afternoon, and I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
You were hiding inside.
Speaking of that, so yesterday I live over by Stony Creek Metro Park. Very fine local Metro
Yeah,
Park.
shout out.
Yeah,
shout out the Metro Park.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
go to Kensington a lot, so.
So see, there you go.
Yeah,
That's
shout
our.
out.
That's East Side Stony.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
East Side Stony.
Yeah. So anyway, so I was there. My son has gotten into golf. Shout out Metro Parks. They let you play with your child for $25, 9 holes. Greatest deal in the world.
Nice.
And it single-handedly got him into golf. And, he's not great or anything. He just likes it as an activity and something we do. It's kind of like fishing with my oldest son and all that. So we went out there, had a good time. Weather was perfect. I loved it. We were driving away, and as I turned to go around the lake, I noticed the sun was setting because we play late, and it was striking. It was.
Yes,
and
nothing like a good sunset.
Yeah, and see, when you get older, when you get older, this you value this kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
You appreciate
You don't know how many more you don't get.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So I was like, man, I want to take a photo of that, like I do, and it was cool, and I liked it. So that is a big lake. It's about 6 miles around the lake, and what I noticed is, Sean, and you probably have noticed this too. I have something for the bike riders out there, okay? Like the bike riders that were going around Stony. Here's something for you. You are not, quote, riding a bike if your said bike has a motor to it that you charge and it's electric. You are not, quote, getting exercise if
Some
you're out there
bullshit.
riding your bike around when it's a scooter. And you're not fooling me that it has pedals and you're pedaling. You can't be pedaling the bike that slow and you're whipping around Stony Creek going 25 miles an hour. It's not possible. All right? So just a little hint for everybody. You are not exercising. You are not exercising if you're riding a motor-powered bike around Stony Creek or any park. There is no exercise to that, Sean. Carry on.
Shout out to my wife, who she has one of those, and
I'll tell her too next time I come over.
I tell her all the time. I'm sitting there pounding as hard as my broken legs can go, and she's 50 yards ahead of me. Come on, pick up the pace. I'm going, it'd be nice if I had a motor. That'd be nice.
Yeah, you mean to pick up the pace.
One time, a few years back, I had a motor, and then my motor died. And you know what I mean by a motor? My legs died. But no, Neil, that is spot on. You are riding a moped.
Yes,
it's a moped.
And you know what, True?
I need my Honda Spree.
You know what else is true? Austin P88 in the chat. You know what, Austin? Thank you, and I didn't think of this angle. Bike people have always been an insufferable group of people for years, and e-bikes made them worse. It did, Austin. Now they think they're exercising. You're riding a motorcycle. You're not exercising. I don't care that you can pedal. It's a motorcycle. You are not getting any exercise whatsoever. Pennington Sasquatch, adult bike riders are the effing worst. My favorite.
No, seriously.
And you know what, Sean? And to be fair, I should commend the people that ride the pedal bike. Not if you wear a jersey. If you wear a jersey, like a bike riding jersey, like you're in the Tour de France, to go around Stony Creek.
Oh yeah, big asshole.
Yeah, 100%.
Big asshole.
In the PBL, the Professional Bike League.
100%. You're the kind too, and with the bike lane, you're the kind too that's outside of the white line of the bike lane, like in the street.
Yes.
You know you are, because you're different, because you have a jersey.
I should blame your people for this because it started with the bike lane. Once you gave them that freedom, it was all downhill from
You
there.
gave him too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
That's
You
you're
know
also
what? Can
true.
I? I'm gonna throw this in there because, since my knee died, I enjoy biking. Okay, if you're biking on the wheels that are this thin, like the old school 10 speed,
Yeah.
chances are you're a douche. You are. I mean, like
the thin ass
yeah,
tire.
I'm telling you.
Because you know what? He's got his Lance Armstrong Live Strong shirt on.
Yes.
It's always this.
Right.
And his forearms are on the handlebars.
Right.
I'm on my mountain bike.
Sweaty
man.
and shit.
Like, come on. And that thing is moving back and forth because he's going, come on, man, I don't know how much more of this I can take. But when you got this going on and you're doing that, yeah, that guy, I got no time for that guy.
That's it. Pennington Sasquatch, tell her next time you see her, Neil. Tell your wife. Next time I pull up, we're gonna have words about the e-bike.
I tell her.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna text her right now.
Neil would like to have a word with you.
Not
would like to have a chat.
Caps, all right?
Like, I hope that the electric shit just, they're a far ways away from home and it just dies.
Yeah, oh,
like
100%.
shame on them. Shame on
Because
those
then you
kids.
have to, really pedal it.
Yeah, I know,
somewhere.
right? What a concept.
Nitty Gritty might as well be riding in a slingshot. You're right.
Yes!
Real shit.
Yes!
That's real.
Tell him.
At least you would look more stylish then.
Yes.
The music can be loud,
Right.
and you can put LED lights all over
And
it.
have your side piece in there, yeah.
Okay. What? It bothered me. Because Sean,
I don't have
you
any
know,
issue with it.
If you're doing it and you're riding it and you're fully aware of, hey, I'm on a scooter. Like, it's cute, I can pedal it, but I know I'm on a scooter.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. Like, if you acknowledge it, you know me, KG. I just want people to acknowledge stuff.
That is true.
Like, people don't acknowledge, have no understanding of the financial world. Just acknowledge, like, people have no understanding of the current financial structure of the NBA.
No.
Because anyone that says, just offer Jalen Duren $30 million a year with playoff incentives, which some media entities in this town are talking about right now.
Man, come on.
Clearly, you are not. You're not licensed to be having that discussion.
Yeah.
You're not.
And that's okay. Just
Chat's
admit
on
it.
fire today. Some of these things that JB is throwing up there. Jeez, oh, Pete. The one dude, everybody up in Cadillac has one because they all got DUI.
And you know what? He's probably right.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's outstanding.
He's probably right. That was elite, man. That was absolutely elite. Big little guy. Slingshot equals e-bike with a JBL Bluetooth. They are on one today.
I would consider the slingshot goes a little faster, but I would consider that.
That
All right,
is.
did anybody else have a Honda Spree?
No.
Did any of you guys?
No, I always
No.
wanted one.
Okay,
No.
I got one.
Okay.
And you know there was and I always thought that it was like made up, but there was a screw you could take out that made it. Remember the top speed was about 32, 33 miles
Oh, there's
an
a
hour.
governor on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. There was like it was a screw, and like I heard this, and my buddy was like, "No, I'm watch. I'll take this thing out." And so I went.
fly
From,
it.
I went from top speed 32, 33 to maybe 38. Maybe 38
damn,
miles
okay.
an hour.
Open it up, Sean.
And but like the one dude said, the guy that thinks because he goes 38 miles an hour, it's okay to drive down the street.
Right.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Knock it
bro.
off. Like,
It's
knock
so
it-
annoying.
Traffic's 45, bro. You're going 38 tops.
Yeah.
Stay to the side. Just stay to the
I
side.
will hit you.
man.
I don't.
will
I won't feel
Get
bad.
out of the way.
I will
will
not
hit
feel
you.
bad about it. I will keep driving.
John effing Lord, bikers at Stony suck. I opened a can up here, dude.
You
like
did,
these
yeah.
people, man.
They know, bro.
Danny G, Neil, I will say Ann Arbor residents are big fans of e-bikes. Just saying.
It's a fact.
And mid quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
That they're married.
Must
that
be
they're
some
married to their-
generational bikers
that
down
they're
there.
married to their opinion on now.
Must be some
Ah,
And it's
generational
public.
bikers.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports Chat thread. Mike G, U of M Hockey picked up some really good players. #1 D-man for the 2027 NHL draft. Sean?
Both Michigan and Michigan State are doing very well loading up on future talent. Both of them.
Are any other ones? Do any other ones have initials that I should have on my radar?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then we won't get any of them.
By the way, can I follow up something I brought up?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Kid from Michigan High School that I said would go in the first round. I missed by one pick.
First pick of the second round.
First pick of the second.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool.
Sean is a prophet, man.
Yeah.
You predicted everything Stevie Y would say as well.
Which we're gonna get to. That, by the way,
He didn't squint as much as I thought. He
No,
did
but
squint,
you
but he
had the
didn't-
cadence
yeah,
down.
He
though.
didn't. He didn't squint as much as I thought.
Woodward Sports Chat thread. Austin. E-bikes are definitely an L for white people. We'll own up to it.
Yeah. About time we start taking some responsibility, white people. That's all we want. That's all we
Do
want.
you confess?
Y'all gonna be here for a while if y'all start doing that.
Do you confess? E-bikes are an L for the white community.
Big facts.
All right. Well, hey, you can't win everything. You know, like you can't be undefeated.
Joey blames Ferndale.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Fair enough. All right. Real quick,
You
Sean.
asshole.
I'll say this because we do have the Larkin stuff to get into, and we do have the Jalen Duren stuff to get into. I have never, and I wanted to ask you this too, as we get ready to have to double up on the breaks immediately.
Gotta love it, boy.
Sean, you have an established
Let me know.
career in this town. You've done this as well as anyone in this town. And I have to ask you this because it popped in my head on the way there. What?
You
Go
know,
on.
Sean
this is legit.
Sean don't like his flowers. Come on now.
Yeah, no, this is legit. Have you ever, in your career in this town, had a time like this, June going into July, where you can't get to the Lions sometimes?
Yeah, it's crazy. You're right. No, you're absolutely right. I think back to a year ago. We were cramming as much Lions stuff as we can in
Because we had no choice.
Yeah,
Right.
and no, that's Neil. Very astute point. And then there's the back and forth with the Tigers. I mean, don't even.
Yeah, I forgot about
There
them.
are people that we've
Great
established
organization.
just the last month. They're mad at me. They're mad at us for what the Tigers are doing, and it continues and it persists. And it's. Do you confess? That's where we're at. You guys. It isn't about me. It isn't about Neil. It isn't about the people here. It's not about KG. At some point in time, you're going to have to look at this and go, "Oh boy, this is bad." You really are. I don't know.
Put the hand up.
Ish. You're just gonna have to say it, okay? So, no, Neil, you're absolutely right. We want to talk Lions, and I promise you, in the month of July, there'll be a lot. But holy crap, there's a lot of pressing stuff right now.
Yeah.
That needs to be digested. It's insane.
Great Lakes. Wait a minute, excuse me. Alex the Spoon. Hey, look at this. A Detroit sports show scaling about more than just the Lions. Gee whiz. Alex, I'll be 100 with you. I'll keep it 100. Our viewership's higher when we talk Lions.
Lions pay the bills, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Now.
Like it
Y'all
is.
should know this by now.
It's
But-
not even close.
But they and the Pistons and this Larkin thing has forced its way in.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't have a choice.
The Larkin thing, especially.
I'm gonna be really condescending. I am right now. I'm gonna be very condescending. Half the problem with the Larkin thing is people talking out of their ass. It is. That's half the problem. Okay, not knowing what a general manager's tendency is. I've said this 1,000 times. Anybody who tells me that they know what Steve Yzerman's going to do is lying. Okay, he's well known for keeping his cards close to the vest. Okay, so what do? You judge Steve on what he's done before. And that's why it was funny. Mike Willett hit me up and he goes, "Holy crap, dude, your imitation was almost word for word." And I go, "Yeah, it's almost like I've heard it before. It's really weird. It's almost like I've heard it before." And Neil, I'm telling you, this is where the condescending part comes in. Some of the ish that I'm seeing on social media has been free comedy all weekend. Okay? Some of the trade deals, whether it be Duran, whether it be Dylan Larkin, it is. I sent you the one yesterday. We need to get more grit on this team. So let's call Dallas, offer Dylan Larkin for Jason Robertson, and let's get some grit and toughness there. Jason Robertson! Tell me you don't know what you're talking about without telling me you don't know what you're talking about. So that's
D-Mac dropped a D-Mac version of, okay.
He really did. He goes, yeah, because when I think of grit, yeah.
That was it.
Oh, that's
Basically,
great.
And I'm not going to mention any names, but a former NHLer and legitimately a current NHL assistant coach and we were all in a group text, and we were all sending each other our favorite tweets over the weekend. And I had about a 15-minute period. It's like when we're on a heater and we get on a heater quite often.
Yeah.
This weekend was a good weekend for our little group text. But legitimately, there was a 15-minute period where I was laughing so hard I thought I was going to piss myself.
Jordan Lionheart, you better be careful with this. I just hope that Michigan doesn't choke in the Frozen Four like the past several years. Get it done, damn it. Well, that wasn't me. That was Jordan Lionheart in the chat. Let me clean it.
I think both of them. For all the glory Michigan State's had winning, and listen, Nighty's my guy, okay? Hey, congratulations, you won 3 straight Big Tens. That's great. No, it's time to take another step.
Yeah.
He'd be the first guy to say it. So we can talk about all their talent and bringing in all these guys, but, yeah, what do you do with it? And I think both Naruto and Nighty are in the same position.
EX27 Evolution in the Super Chat. Season 2 of As the Larkin Turns has been announced. It will run October 1st to March 5th. Everyone's fired up for a new season.
Man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you remember when somebody said that on literally day one? Do you remember that?
Yes.
That somebody said, buckle up, it could take that long? Huh.
It's on his resume.
Huh.
It's on his resume.
I think he's gone before then. I do. Think being the key and operative word. But if he doesn't get the right deal, this is going to sit.
Yeah.
It's gonna sit.
We are going to get to it when we come back from the break. Like we're going to start with it. Like we are.
whatever you want.
My views and opinions have not changed, and you will hear them again because I hear it around town. Again, like people are starting to act the fool. We'll get into it. Tev Sauce, day 16. Tev
Let's
Sauce
go.
in the Super Chat.
Shout
Day
out.
16. Scott Harris is a less than GM. Going from bad to worse.
I appreciate you, Tim.
Thank you, Tev.
I do. I appreciate you.
Thank you for your
Keep
service.
preaching the good word,
Yeah,
brother.
Amen. I'll get you. I'll get you.
Jay
Sauce.
Nivey, move over. Tev Sauce is
Tev
here.
Sauce is you got room on that street corner?
Right.
Yo,
Yeah.
LeBron, we're good.
Move over that crate.
Tev Sauce is here now.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, Sean, I'm bummed the Wings aren't coming to
Yeah.
TC. Boy, that hurts. For
Dude.
people that have been up there, that hurts.
Tammy Chin put that, and like I had heard it before, but I had forgotten about it. And like Tammy Chin put a post
Shout out,
on her
Tammy.
social media, and like I sent Tammy a message. Tammy is one of the greatest Red Wings fans in Detroit.
Facts.
She absolutely is. She's there all the time. She buys it. They try to squeeze her out. She finds her way back in,
Yeah.
financially with the tickets and does it all. She serves her community, works in
Yep.
public schooling. The Red Wings are her thing, and she goes. And she goes to all the stuff.
Yep.
And she would go up to training camp all the time. That woman and her husband, despite the fact that everything gets taken from them, everything, the season tickets they had got priced out of, the training camp in Traverse City that they made part of their summer. It was their thing. It was
Yeah.
what they did. That taken. And what is the training camp plan? Do you know what? Because I'm unaware.
They're gonna. I don't know this 100%. It's gonna be at LCA and it's gonna be at the practice facility.
Okay.
That's where things. I mean,
So-
again, do I know 100%? No.
All I ask
I think
is,
it was the plan all along. I
okay.
really do.
Which okay, like I get it, it's fine. But make sure that the fans get the access that's all I ask for, dude. Especially now.
Yeah.
Like especially now. So I just wanted to shout out Tammy Chin. Great Lakes 24 in the Super Chat. In response to Friday's episode, USA was playing their B team. Loss means nothing other than we don't want our subs playing meaningful minutes. Well, Great Lakes 24,
Yeah.
it's 100 degrees outside everywhere. Your subs are going to have to play meaningful minutes at some point.
Yes, sir.
They just
Yep.
are. And Christian Pulisic, I know, and Great Lakes 24, when they scored that goal, don't tell me it didn't mean anything.
Right.
So you don't get to switch up after they lose. You don't get to do that. People were going crazy, and Christian Pulisic got cooked.
He did.
And it looked bad.
I don't mind that loss though.
I don't either.
I don't mind that.
because
I mean,
because
you got your backup keeper. I don't mind it.
Turkey is a very good team
Yeah.
They are.
that had 62 shots in the first two matches
couldn't
and
score
didn't
shit.
score.
See, all that stuff happened over the weekend. I forgot shit team. That was another thing.
Yeah.
I forgot the whole shit team thing.
Yeah.
Somebody in our chat goes, "That's a shit
Was
team."
that Hefe?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I
They're
will
ranked
give him
22nd
credit
in the
though.
world.
He circled the wagons and said, "Okay, I'm just talking shit. I'll trust you guys."
Yeah.
Shout out Hefe.
Yeah.
Being
He
self-aware.
did. In fairness, he did. But like immediately, I jumped in and go, "Dude, what are you? U.S. is 17, Turkey is 22. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know, it's like an Iowa-Illinois matchup, man.
It
It's a
really
good way
is.
to describe
Yeah,
it.
somebody's going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's the way that
Facts.
it is.
Unfortunately.
But no, Great Lakes, like that was my point about this team. At some point, they're going to need depth in this tournament. They are. And by the way, too, I saw on DraftKings, I think it was, USA is minus 800 to advance.
Wow.
To put that in context, Germany is minus 750. That's egregious.
Yeah.
That is egregious. In the three-way line, you can take Bosnia 8-1 in a game.
Bosnia might be.
They might beat
They
them.
might. Now look,
They shouldn't.
Betting man. I'll take the United States. But
betting man with the line.
Right.
Yeah,
I was about to say, betting man. I might go the other way.
my jaw. Now I'm just talking head up, no line.
Yeah.
Okay. My jaw wouldn't drop if Bosnia won the game.
No.
Not at all.
Certainly not. Great Lakes 24 also said it's like an NFL team resting their starters after locking up the first seed and losing to the worst team means little to nothing. It exposed the back end, dude.
Yeah.
Like it did. And you're talking about again. You're
And it's
talking
going
about
to get worse from here.
That's what I'm saying.
You see that lineup of teams
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they have to face?
Absolutely.
The gauntlet.
Dexter James, and he doesn't mean this. He's just saying this in the super chat. I'm so desperate for football. Give me Titans Colts. Dexter, easy.
Right.
Easy.
I know you faded, but
Triple
11
J.
more Sundays,
Who's
everybody.
starting though?
he
All
want the
right,
perk
could I-
10s.
Could I?
Is it
entice
Will
him?
Levis?
Yeah. Could I? Will Levis against Ant?
Ant?
Could I-
Part 2?
could I-
The greatest game ever played?
Could I entice you in
You,
that?
you could. Actually,
You
you
might
could.
be in.
Yeah,
You
I would
might
watch
be in.
that. I would. Only to revisit. I have to face my demons. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. Triple J in the super chat is Stevie Y, the new Alavila. All right, let's get into the Larkin stuff when we get back, okay, everybody? You want to double up the breaks, JB? How do you want to fix this?
Yes, let's do that. So let's do Planet Fitness, Amnesia, and Massage Chair House.
All right, let's talk about Planet Fitness, everybody. I will go to the Planet Fitness today, but I'm going to run outside, which is kind of weird, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to do.
You do you.
I'm going to
Sick
go in and
fuck.
get the lift. I want it. I want all the smoke, KG.
I know you do.
I do. I want it all. But then after I'm
Disgusting.
done with that, I'm going to go into the Planet Fitness, get a little bit of the weights, low weight, high reps.
Yeah.
Low weight, 100 reps
That's
of each
the ticket.
exercise. So
That's the
that's
ticket.
what we're on right now. We're still doing the stretching and the core stuff and all that, but you can do all of it at Planet Fitness. There's over 50 in the Metro Detroit area alone, everybody. PlanetFitness.com, $24.99 a month for a black card. Boom, you are in there, and that's it. Guys, it's the best gym in the gym game. I'll never be a member of another gym. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights.
And don't pay more money to get high, man. You want to go to Amnesia, man.
wanna get high?
Amnesia is proud to be available at all the top dispensaries across the state of Michigan with multiple products for adults 21 and up. Their newest launch is the Switch to a 2-gram dual-chamber disposable featuring liquid diamonds with 2 chambers, 2 different flavor profiles. You can enjoy the left, you can enjoy the right, or you can come together and be bipartisan. What a concept. But discover your new favorite with the Switch by Amnesia.
And Massage Chair House.
And let me tell the people about Massage Share House, because clearly after you get high, you're going to want to relax. And Massage Share House has got you covered, man. In West Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest, and they carry top brands like the Infinity and Osaki chairs. And shout out to Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc, creator of the #1 YouTube massage chair review channel at the Wellness Doc. So book your visit at massagechairhouse.com or scan the QR code right here on the screen. Massage Chair House, your ultimate ticket to recovery and relaxation.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
You know how some things are so good they should be world famous, but they're not? Our house-made vinaigrette is one of those things. And the antipasto salad, we drizzle it over. Same with our hand-battered chicken tenders. Original recipe soups and pasta sauces. It's almost as if our original, world-famous Detroit-style pizza is mocking them. And that's not very nice.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Long weekend, you had a lot of things going on. Sometimes you need that burst of energy on a Monday morning. Don't reach for the can. Reach for the other can, the Thrive can. Upgrade your game with Thrive energy pouches. This is not your daddy's dip. This is a mental powerhouse, packing 300 milligrams of clean, smart caffeine. It comes in great flavors. I'm telling you, the peach citrus is unbelievable. Absolutely elite. No jitters, no sugar crash, zero bloating. Go to BigD.com. That's probably the best way to get it. Why? You get 15% off your entire order simply by using promo code WSN. 15% right off the top. It's sold exclusively at all Market Fresh and Market Square locations as well. Thrive, clean energy, zero distractions. This stuff effing works.
All right, back at it. We're off and running on a Monday. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, JB Smooth, KG, Young Joey in the building, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Get your thoughts out there. I can tell we're becoming a soccer nation, though. Danny G, the backup goalie was USA's problem. He's effing garbage. So, all right, we're in. We're officially here, everybody.
There's a reason why he's the backup keeper. Like, that's why, Neil, again, I wasn't losing my shit over that. Turkey A wanted to save some face. That game obviously meant a lot to them. So they can all go back home and say, we beat America in America.
Yeah.
You know, all that stuff.
Is that how they talk there?
Yes, exactly. I was there, remember?
All that ish?
Sounds very Italian.
Very, very Italian. Very Italian.
It's a me, Mario.
I swear.
beat America.
We used to be Turkey. Now we're Turkey A.
Refer to us as such. Thank you for your consideration. All right. Sean, the Larkin, as the Larkin turns, I forget what day we're on, but season 2 has been picked up apparently.
It has been, yeah.
As a texter said earlier. We are going to be back. It's going to be better than ever. New characters will be involved in everything. No, but Sean, you sat here on this microphone. You said it. We talked about it on Friday. Will Dylan Larkin still be a Red Wing technically come Monday? We both said yes, and here we are. And the bottom line, Sean, I say this all the time. People don't make deadlines. Time makes deadlines. Mm-hmm. It's still the summer. We're still way away from the season. There's like a trade, there's like their little mini camp and stuff like that was going on. We're still far, far away. With that being said, Sean, to me, there was no pressure to move him. They didn't have to move him. Nope. Stevie didn't have to move him. It's business as usual, right?
Yeah, it was from day one. I mean, I go back to the leverage that people talked about Dylan Larkin. Dylan Larkin doesn't have leverage. He doesn't. I don't know how else to say that. And Steve Yzerman came out and said exactly what I told you he'd say. Albeit he didn't squint as much, okay? All right?
Sean.
Dylan approached me. He does. Let's not pretend, all right? My job as manager of the Detroit Red Wings is to do what's in the best interest of the Detroit Red Wings. That's what he was going to say. That's what he eventually said. I don't think this is carried well into the season. I don't. But he's done it before. He made Marty St. Louis sit a long time. He made Jonathan Drouin sit a long time. And I remember people even argue with me. Of course, they didn't remember the circumstances, but Jonathan Drouin was different. Was he? He had an asset that was the 3rd overall pick in the National Hockey League. And he told everybody, no, he's under contract. He's going to be here. Or he'll be with our AHL affiliate. And then when we feel he can come up, then he can come up. That was a year and a half, man. A year and a half since when he asked for, his trade to when he was eventually traded. And Steve is going to do that. He is not going to move until he gets a move that he feels will work well for the Red Wings. And in the meantime, here's the difference, all right? The Tampa Lightning were in the process of doing this, right? The Detroit Red Wings are not. They are not. So does that speed up the timeline? This is 1,000% guess. Yes. I don't think this will be a year and a half. But, he told you exactly what we said he would tell you. That, okay, he approached me. We'll do our best. I can't make any guarantees. But at the end of the day, my job is to do what's in the best interest of the hockey club, and that's what I'm going to do. So here we are.
All right, well then, answer this, smart guy. Mike G, Larkin for Jason Robertson, make it happen, man. I'm sorry. I did that to you on purpose. I take full responsibility for my actions.
You sure?
Do people? Is that
Mike G? It says it right here.
Mike, come on, you're better than that, Mike.
Okay.
Just to give everyone the backstory to it, Jason Robertson has had talks with a lot of teams. Most recently, he turned down an 8-year, $15 million a year contract. Yes. 8 years, $120 million NHL contract. He turned it down from the Seattle Kraken.
If Jim Nill sent Jason Robertson to Detroit, now let's say Jason Robertson even says, yeah, I'm cool with it. If Jim Nill sent Jason Robertson to Detroit for Dylan Larkin, I'd lose all respect for Jim Nill. And so would the rest of the National Hockey League. Jason Robertson's a better player, period, end of story. How else do you want me to say that? Like, that's part of the problem, Neil, and I know you've been fighting this fight, and why do you hate Larkin and all that stuff. People have put this guy on a plateau he doesn't belong. He's a really good player.
Right.
There isn't a team in the National Hockey League that would turn down Dylan Larkin. There isn't. Every team. And that's why it was always funny about, why do you hate Larkin? Why do you hate Larkin? Did you hear what I just said? Everybody wants a Dylan Larkin. Everybody wants it. He is a second center. He is a very good player. You're talking about a younger guy who snipes. They're on different levels. I don't know how else to say that. I'm not being mean. They're on different levels. And by the way, I know nobody wants to hear this, Neil. We talked about it during the year. If you're a bigger name guy, why would you want to come to Detroit right now? Even the most diehard Red Wing fan, the Tammy Chins of the world, okay? They know where this team is at. They know that guys, whether you want to admit this or not, we're about to enter another just wait a couple years phase. We are. We're there right now. We are. We're living there right now. Just wait another couple years, okay? So why would you want to come here?
Woodward Sports chat thread, Danny G. USA's making the round of 16 guaranteed. Danny G, of course, that's the expectation, and that's what we need to see happen. But if I were betting it, I'm taking Bosnia at 5.5 to 1 to advance. Like 5.5 to 1. If I were going to bet on USA, I would just take the money and put it in a bank CD because I can't lose it. Should they win? Of course they should win. Are they minus 800 better than Bosnia? USA is not minus 800 better than anyone.
Neil, we thought they could legitimately win their next two matches. Legitimately.
Sure.
Bosnia and then presumably Egypt. They could win those next two. And if they do, my gosh, it's brand new holiday type stuff,
yeah,
right?
but Sean, like when you start unpacking that, like, okay, you beat Bosnia, then you play Egypt. They should win. Mo Salah is one of the best goal scorers in the world. He will get a goal against the USA.
And listen,
he will.
Neil,
and then you got to get two.
I'm going to say the exact same thing about that I did about Bosnia. My jaw won't drop if Bosnia beats them. I mean,
right.
You're not playing crap right now, okay? Like that's not the scenario. And if you're here, every team has something that you can look at, like you just said. Morocco, goaltender, crazy goaltender, all that stuff. Great keeper. So this is where the cream rises to the top, and that's what kind of scares you in matches like this.
100%. Mike G also said, Neil, do heavyweights. Load creates atrophy, homie. I got like a labrum thing on my shoulder. So like that's, you know what I mean? So I'm going range of motion, lighter weight. Yeah. DNC ENT, running outside, Neil is a disgusting human being. Can't wait.
Dude, I used to do that. Was one of the I blew my knee out something fierce in 2017. My kids used to love it because on days like today, they'd like be waiting at the door. You know when you come into the foyer and the air conditioning's on and the steam flying off your body? Gosh, I used to love it.
Yeah.
Take care of your legs, kids.
Woodward Sports chat thread, get into there. Oh, by the way, Freddie Felt 313 reached out to me over the social channels. He was at the Bryce Underwood signing, as a matter of fact.
Was it generational?
Got a generational autograph on his jersey from Bryce Underwood. So, hey, Freddie's a big Michigan fan. Cool, man. Cool. That's no issue with that, obviously, whatsoever. He wanted to bet me. He said, Neil, if he doubles his touchdown output to 18, we can get matching 18 tattoos. Are you in? And I said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And Freddie, I didn't tell him this when I responded, but I'll tell him this now on the show. We are at the bar. So this is the bar. where if Bryce Underwood gets 18 passing touchdowns, the whole city should get tattoos. That's not what I was told. That's not what I was told, Sean.
No.
I was told Johnny Football, Trevor Lawrence. That's what I was told. That is not what I got. And so if he gets 18 passing touchdowns, the city should get tattoos of the number 18. No.
Hey, you know what that is? That's a simple, hey, nice season. Tip the cap. Hey, let's see what happens next year. That's all that is, right? That's all that is.
18 passing touchdowns in 13 games?
I feel like we could convince Justin to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good start.
Yeah, Freddie, reach out to Justin. I'm sure he'll do it.
He'll be in.
Yeah. Chris Putnam in the super chat. Stevie takes another soft perimeter player. Yes.
But this team needs grit. If you want an example of why this Iser plan didn't work, all you have to do is look at Sebastian Kosa. Right? You do. And congratulations, you ended up getting a first-round pick for Sebastian Kosa. I don't think many people thought you would do that, all right? But what you did is smack dab in the middle of a rebuild, okay? And you could tell looking at the drafts, Neil, what he did. He would try to get the two higher drafts, right? 6 and 15. Numerous times, if you look at the drafts, you cannot take Simon Edvinson at 6 and then take Sebastian Kosa at 15, and then in 5 years' time, still be waiting on Simon Edvinson to be the 6th draft in the pick. Listen, I don't care what anybody says. Sorry, he's still a big question mark. You could say whatever you want. And then sit back and say, yeah, well, we're going to turn the 15th pick in the draft into the 23rd pick in the draft, a guy that maybe helps us 3 years from now. If you want to know why the Red Wings are at where they're at right now, look no further.
Can I add on to that?
Yeah.
You want another reason as to why the Iser plan hasn't worked to maximum capacity?
All right.
How about Dylan Larkin? How about that? Like, no one is saying that. All I hear around town, the other media entities, like, this is an Iserman problem. Yeah, because, Iserman had his guy in here, and you guys have heard me talk about this before, but I checked again, and it didn't change. Could use more than one even strength goal since December. Could use it. Could use it, especially when you're number one in the East. When you're number one in the East and you get one even strength goal since then. See, KG, you are my problem.
Start, man.
You are my problem.
Stevie deserves some blame. He paid the man.
So does Dylan Larkin.
And nobody's saying that he doesn't.
Oh, they're not?
No.
Do you listen?
Two things could be true.
Steve made it worse by giving him a number one contract. He did. He made it worse.
Well, anybody that questioned that in this town was flogged.
There's two of us standing up.
Do you confess? That's what I got back in 2021 or 2022, whenever it was. I said, guys, this isn't a number one center, big time player in the city. What are you talking about? Neil, he went to Michigan.
How many times did we say it? And nobody does their homework. Well, one guy did. Look at centers in the National Hockey League and tell me where you would put Dylan Larkin. To me, that's where the argument ends. Like, honestly, to me, that's where the argument ends. But when you pay him number one money, it was really, Neil, and Dylan Larkin, by the way, definitely has responsibility. I think part of it is you're asking somebody to be something that they're not, and that's part of it. But you add all these variables up. Guys, we're about to start Iser Plan 2.0. You know that, right? Like, you guys are aware of that, right?
The second rebuild?
Yeah, 2.0 is about to start.
Eesh.
Yeah, 2.0 is about to start. So I think that's why Steve's holding out to absolutely maximize the Larkin thing with bodies.
Can I say this, though? Like, KG, somebody in the Jay-Z in the chat said, KG, fight back. He can't fight back. He can't. Can I say this? Like,
no, yeah, go ahead.
There's a part of me that'll be happy when he's traded. I'll be happy because I've been nothing but constantly disappointed with the output when it mattered most.
And that's fair. It's more than fair.
I'll be happy.
You know what?
Sorry.
It's best for him to. He knows it. That's why I think that's part of it. It's best for him at this point.
And it'd be best for us to get more than one even strength goal from our 1C since December.
Yeah.
That would be best for us
would.
and the Red Wings. It really would.
It is. Listen, this is the problem that I have with these lines, though. Okay, there are people that don't want to blame Dylan Larkin. There are people that don't want to blame Steve Yzerman has failed. Failed so far.
Yeah, and Sean, I think I've kept that 100 with you.
I know you have. I know.
I'm done with the prospects. I'm done hearing about them.
It is. Come on, listen. I was one of those guys 2-3 years ago. I sat back and said, people don't understand what he had to take over here.
Yeah.
Okay, they don't. Like, I still don't think people get it. Okay.
No, they clearly do not.
We're years in now with multiple picks, and you're flipping 15th in the draft into 23 after 45 minutes from that guy. He played 45 minutes in Detroit, okay? And you're trying to tell me when that rain's coming down on me, it's rain and not piss. Like that's
Well,
like,
don't worry, he just needs a goalie coach.
It hasn't worked, okay? And here's the worst part, and I know you guys have heard this from me the last 2 years, because 2 years ago I was crazy when I said this, and now nobody's going to argue this. They play in the best division in hockey.
Yeah.
The Atlantic divisions and this division has lapped them twice.
Damn.
Twice lapped them. Okay. Look any further? Who had more points last year, the Detroit Red Wings or the Florida Panthers? Detroit Red Wings did, right?
Yeah.
There's not one human being that could look me in the eye and say the Detroit Red Wings are a better team than the Florida Panthers today. Not one. Okay? Ready? I cannot believe I'm saying these words, but I have to for effect. Maple Leaf. Who had more points last year? Maple Leaf or the Red Wings? The Red Wings. There's not one person that could look me in the eye and tell me that the Red Wings are a better team than Maple Leaf. Oh, by the way,
you sound like somebody I know when you say that.
Yeah. You still have Tampa.
Yeah.
You still have Montreal. You still have Buffalo. Oh, by the way, the Boston Bruins who just snuck in, they got better as well. Like, you guys, we're being lapped. The only team that you could say took that step down is Ottawa. That's it. That's it. Everybody else has gone like that. Everybody.
Which Sean is really weird, because I was told when you make the playoffs, all your problems are solved. That once you get in the playoffs and get that playoff experience, then all of a sudden the franchise is fixed and you are on your way, right? That's what I was told. And Ottawa did it.
It worked for the Tigers.
You know I love
the Tigers, the Ottawa Senators. There's so many examples.
I love linear thinking. You know that. So you're talking to the right guy. But no, you're absolutely right. Yeah. You have to be in the position and have things at each position that makes you think that this is sustainable, and they don't.
Yeah.
Period. Honestly, they've been lapped by this division twice. That's embarrassing to me.
Hoof-hearted gets it. Trade Larkin in January before the All-Star break when he always disappears anyways. You get your one even strength goal for him in December, and then you flip him immediately.
Do you know what's going to piss people off? And remember, I said this. Do you know what's going to piss people off?
What?
He's going to go someplace and he's going to play as he was meant to play, and he's going to.
Yeah, he's going to be good.
Mark my words.
He's going to be
yeah,
bad.
As long as there's someone there to carry him, he'll be fine.
You know what, Neil? There's more validity to that than anybody wants to admit.
And that's my problem.
You put him as a second center, where he's not matched up against a center who's better than him already, okay?
Yeah.
And he doesn't have that responsibility to take on the biggest responsibility all game. He's going to excel.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying the points are going to go like that or anything like that, because I think he is what he is. Stop with he's a point-a-game player. He did it once.
Yeah.
He did it once.
Well,
in his
and
whole
he
career.
won't be, because he won't be power play one anymore.
Right. So you guys, you watch. People are gonna marvel at how good Dylan Larkin is. You're gonna hear that buzz around the league. Why? You're not asking him to take down.
Because he doesn't have to do things that are difficult.
You got it. You can get mad at Neil, but he's right. He's not taking on the biggest responsibility every game. So he'll excel.
I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill. When it's difficult, he wanted out. Period. End of story.
Neil don't like when players ask out. Boy, that really sticks to Neil's craw.
Because it's soft, bro.
I
soft.
think situations matter, but yeah.
Dude.
I agree to a degree.
And I'm not trying to do boomer shit here, but Isaiah Thomas got brought into the worst situation maybe in the history of sports, one of.
Yeah, he did.
And he didn't care.
Understandable.
He said, we're winning. And if I got to do it all, then I'll do it all. Like, it's soft,
I
bro.
mean, if my thing just goes back to if you knew that he didn't have 1C type talent, then why continue to be so mad?
That's on Steve.
Thank you.
Whether
That leads back to my point.
day one,
Stevie put him in this position.
No. My problem is you all told me he was. And you did, KG. Tell me you didn't. Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't.
I didn't.
Okay. Sorry.
That's it. That's all.
Good talk. That raised an eyebrow from day one. And unfortunately, that was part of the series of unfortunate events from the Red Wings. That was part of it. The Tarasenko thing, right? No. I was joking, bring him home because he's going to hit the market again.
We in?
They overrated some talent and it cost them. Their pro scouting has been bad. Obviously, we know about their amateur scouting. There have been a couple hits. I mean, Mo Sider was an absolute hit. I mean, he's a stud. He is. It took him a little while to get to that point. Wow, shocker, that happens with defensemen. But
surely he'll win the Norris next year.
I don't think so.
Did you tell Justin this?
I did tell Justin. I've told Justin that many times.
Did he cry?
He did not cry. Actually, he kind of. There is my guy. I love him so much.
Yo, Slappo, man.
I got to write some letters. I have Friday off. I'm going to sit at home and write letters.
Can you please use a feather pen and write in calligraphy?
I did write a haiku about somebody on staff yesterday.
You did?
I did.
It's funny as it.
Woodward Sports.
My
Super
dearest
Chat.
Slappo. Yeah. How art thou?
Also, too, I wanted to shout out.
Writing World War II letters.
He talking about feather pens and shit.
Yeah.
Same thing.
And calligraphy handwriting.
Right.
Andrew Luck or whatever.
Right. Do it by
My fair
candlelight.
maiden.
Also, too, I want to shout out Thomas Dono, by the way. He reached out on Instagram. He watches the show in Australia.
Hey, shout out.
And he's in Australia.
Aussie.
And he said, you keep me connected to Detroit sports. And I love hearing those stories and reading those stories. Like,
Yeah.
I always have time for that, dude. Always.
Yeah, so Woodward is global, man.
Yeah, like I've gotten Japan, Dubai, Australia, Germany. Like it is truly global. So
Brazil,
shout out. He's a huge Lions guy. Does some Lions stuff and all that. So just want to shout you out, brother. Appreciate you tapping in. Whenever you watch this, I don't even know what. Australia's so far away. I couldn't tell you what day or time it is right now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Woodward Sports.
Are they
ahead?
Yeah.
I think they already know what's going to happen today.
They're in the future.
They're in the future.
Australians are from the
Someone tell us what happens with TA now.
Yeah.
Oh, we know what's happening.
Was Larkin traded today?
It's I think it's 10 o'clock there. Is it 13 hours ahead? Now I got it.
I have no clue.
You work on that. Mike G.
All I know is Kangaroo Jack. That's all I know.
Mike G said 18 passing
You chill on
touchdowns
Kangaroo
and
Jack.
11 rushing touchdowns for Bryce this year. And if you added that together, it still wouldn't be Johnny Football or Trevor Lawrence's freshman year. But that's okay.
And that's okay if it contributes to winning Michigan football.
But that's good enough for you.
If it contributes to winning Michigan football.
Even though that's not what I was told.
It's 14 hours ahead. So it's 10:58 in Sydney right now.
Oh, man.
wow.
Yeah.
Chris Putt. Neil, try being married to a cyclist. It's all consuming from a financial and hassle standpoint. How are wives so adept at wasting money and time?
Boy.
It takes on many forms.
They find
Yeah,
new
that
and
needs-
inventive ways to waste your
now,
money.
I'll keep it 100.
Study on that.
Yeah, my wife does not waste money at all.
Okay.
But she can use up some time picking a hotel or something like that. Like,
yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You want to trade? I'll take that over.
don't
God
wait-
damn,
we don't-
Amazon at my door every day. Why is Amazon here?
I want to clarify. We do not waste money in my house because I have, a money tree orchard in my backyard.
That is true. Maybe
So
I
there's
should
a-
look
yeah,
I
into
still
that.
need to come pick from
Yeah,
that.
unlimited money. So one can't say that I'm wasting money because there's just a never-ending supply of money in the back.
There's a never-ending new corner of shit in my house that I just walk into and where did this come from?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I wish I got the money tree instead of these bushes that you have to trim all
And
the
there's
time.
there's the why? Like so many times there's something that, and now it's I don't even have to say anything. It's that look why? Well, this was on sale. Oh, okay. I'm done.
So it was free then. Yeah.
I don't want to lose money. Jay Wiley in the super chat. Is this like a retooling, rebuild for the Yzerman era? I think it's safe to say. He also went on to say Stephen Dillon ain't done dick. Pause. Okay. Jordan Lionheart. Illich needs some of the blame in this as well, times 2. I don't blame Illich in the hockey. Now, Terry Foster put the report out there that Stamkos wanted to come here, but ownership wasn't big on a 4th year, to whereas the Predators were. Why do you have that look?
Go on.
Yeah,
No,
and that impeded the ability. Stamkos did want to come here. He was desirous to come play in Detroit. Terry Foster put that report out there. So, and I believe Terry.
I do too.
Yeah, I will never not believe Terry. And okay, you know what? Now that I think about it, Jordan Lionheart, you're right to some degree.
Can I also say this though? And this is taken with a 100% dose of hindsight being 2020. I think what Steven Stamkos is at this point in his career would not have helped the Detroit Red Wings in any way, shape, or form the last 2 years.
Would he have more than one even strength goal since December?
In all likelihood, yes.
Then it probably could have helped to some degree.
I think
compared to the 1C.
I think that Steven Stamkos would be perfect as a behind the top line position now, right? Like Tarasenko came here and day one, I said they're going to ask him to be something that he isn't any longer, and it didn't work here. And then you know what? When you can go bury him like they did in Florida and it worked, and like they did in Minnesota, then Tarasenko will be okay. But when you're asking people to be something they aren't, it doesn't work. But yes, sir. Yes, Neil.
Did Tarasenko have more than one even strength goal since December?
My guess is yes.
Really?
My
But
guess,
if I ask you that question of any player, will your guess always
my
be
guess
why?
would be yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah. In fairness, though, in the interest of being fair, maybe that wasn't a bad thing.
Labartney in the super duper chat. Shout out Big D Energy, KG, and chat crew, and fireworks all week long. Made it back last Saturday. Pumped to be in the mitten for a couple of weeks.
Hey,
Yeah,
shout
good to
out
have you
Labartney,
back, brother.
man.
Yeah, it's good to have you back, brother. For
Can we
sure.
have a fireworks discussion?
Oh, we will,
We're-
100%.
I'm so over 'em.
On Friday.
Already?
Friday, we're gonna have a 4th
I'm
of
not
July.
going to be here.
Bro, they've been popping them
yeah.
all fucking, like, way before. In June, they were popping them.
But
So
you
it's
should
like,
know this by now. That's
Where
what we do.
Where do you guys? Do I go to one of those places in the hood? The dude like sitting on the street. corner
yeah,
selling
the
them?
I
10,
mean,
big
yeah,
10.
Should I
you
do
know,
that?
yeah, one of
I mean,
those.
if you're trying to pick up fireworks.
Yeah, I got sucked into it this year. We haven't done it in years, and I got sucked into
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's the cheaper route. Don't go to like Phantom
Okay.
Fireworks or the
Yeah.
big, conglomerates.
Big corporate private equity.
Yeah.
Right.
Now the new buzzword is put private. Don't go to any of those private equity fireworks stores.
Private equity.
Like legitimately out of nowhere
seriously.
yesterday.
It's true, though.
They were all like, "Hey, can we do fireworks?" And I was like, "We haven't done that in like 10 years. What do you like?"
Yeah.
No, because we have a bunch of like. Joey, you know this. There are a bunch of kids staying up at State, right? That are too far away to go home for the weekend. So my daughter, it's like she picks up strays, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can come over to my house this weekend.
Oh, my God.
Dad, I'm bringing over 14
Picking up
people. I'm like,
strays
oh,
is crazy.
God.
They're gonna pick from the money tree too.
like-
Ironically enough, I got that last night as well.
Did you?
Kids went to the beach, came back. There were 6 kids at the house. It was 10 o'clock on Sunday night.
I don't have to
And
get
they were
up in
just
the
getting
morning.
started.
Don't worry, I don't have to get up
Like,
in
y'all
the
don't have a
morning.
home?
Yeah.
Come on.
So yeah,
Y'all nicer to me.
I guess I'm going to the hood.
Let the kids play, man.
Sean
Let 'em
Can
have
you
goes.
write
fun.
me a day
Yeah,
pass?
Can we
I
film
just
that
want a
Sean
day
goes to
pass.
the?
I
Hey,
just want a day
Friday,
pass.
Friday night,
Big man.
Joey. Friday night, sure. Saturday night, sure. It's Sunday, bro. Like, I'm gearing up for the work week here. Don't you people have jobs?
Not the kids.
Nope.
Not the kids.
Take over.
Woodward Sports chat thread. EX27. Jordan Stahl stuck it out in Carolina. Ovi did in Washington. Yeah, see EX27? I have always had a problem. Grant Hill. Matt Staff. I've always had a problem, dude, when people tap out. Always.
That's his thing. He's
Can
consistent.
I ask you this though?
Yeah.
Is it different? And this is for you, Neil, not even the chat. Is it different when a dude, you are literally in the twilight of your career, which Dylan Larkin is not. All right? You see the exit ahead. You're maybe a year, 2 years away. Do you give more grace to that dude that says, "Hey, you know what? Maybe it's best for me and best for the franchise because of the package you could get if we part ways"? Does that change your opinion?
As long as you say, yeah, we had one of the historic rush defenses in the history of the NFL, and I scored 6 points the final 3 quarters of a playoff game. Like,
Yeah.
if you put it on you,
Yeah.
and highlight what you didn't do, then I'd be cool with it. But if you want to act like you were oppressed when you had the ball in your hand or the puck on your stick, nah, bro, I ain't got
See,
time for
that's
that.
why the reason I use Sidney Crosby as an example, and he never said it to his credit. But last summer, if you remember, there were all those rumors he wanted to go someplace else. And like a guy like that who's won multiple Stanley Cups, and I mean, I'm not going to get mad at him. All right, you want to play another year?
No,
or two?
that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to get mad at him.
That I would
That's
not.
why I was asking. Yeah.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
That I would not get
Yeah.
mad at.
Right.
If you've done it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, go do what you want to do. Like, that's you never hear me get mad at Sergey. Like, you won league MVPs and Selkies and multiple Stanley Cups, and you want to drive a Ferrari around L.A. and make $52 million? Who wouldn't? For real, Sean. Who wouldn't? Your legacy cemented. You know how I know that number's in the rafters?
He had to go. Yeah. You know it. He had to go. He knows it. He can say it was time. That's what that came down to. Yeah. And that's why Mr. Ilitch was so mad at him. He had to go.
He told him no.
Yeah, it was, better offer was Detroit. It was, and it was time to go for a myriad of reasons. It was
Absolutely.
and that's why he looked back and he said, "Hey, I probably made a mistake, but it was time to go."
Well, I assume he was kind of like talking about the ice, like the stuff on the ice. Like, if you're judging it on the ice, yeah, I probably made a mistake.
Yeah.
But if you're judging it by driving a Ferrari in L.A., he made the right choice.
It was time to go. Yeah.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, Jay Wiley. We should have have TA took Dylan on the east side, a 2-for-1 deal. That's a good place to take a break.
I would say so.
JB, you want to pony these together here?
Yeah, let's try and do something. Art and
Jakes,
Yaldo, and I'll hit him with Loom.
Tomorrow, everybody.
We'll
the
be
Detroit
there.
Tigers watch party. Art and Jakes in Sterling Heights. Sean, are you pulling up, Sean, or no?
Depends. If it's 100 degrees, there ain't no way in hell.
So Sean won't be there, but I will.
Understandable.
Yeah,
I'll
but
be
I
there.
will. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up and just hang out, man. I'm gonna hang out with the crew, and the Tigers will be taking on the Yankees. There's over 80 wall-to-wall. When they play
Another
when they
exciting
play,
Tigers loss.
look, guys, everybody, listen. All right, real talk. When they play the Yankees, I suspend.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you give
When
them
they
a
play
break.
the Yankees, I suspend and I put the fan hat on. I'll wear the 1901 Society hat tomorrow.
I'll come with the Negro League hat like Freddie did the other day. You got to come with the
I got
Negro
about
League
7 of those jerseys. I'll loan it to you, man.
All right, man.
Are they playing the Colts? I have Satchel on my fantasy
Right.
league, you know?
Shout out Satchel.
Yeah, for real.
Right.
Art and Jake's tomorrow in Sterling Heights, everybody. I'm putting it for a couple hours. I'm putting it aside. I'm gonna have some drinks. Maybe I'm at Founders. I think I will. I think I'll have a Founder. I'm gonna have a water hazard.
Shout
I think.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, lock in, everybody.
Yeah.
They got all the TVs. They got the elite menu. Come on out. I'm gonna hang out. It's gonna be fun, Neil. All right. Baseball,
right.
Neil.
I like fun,
Tigers,
Neil.
Yankees. Fun, Neil. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Till somebody says something stupid. No, I'm kidding. Art and
he's
Jake's,
not.
everybody. A sports bar.
He is
setting.
not kidding.
Sports bar setting a fine dining flavor.
If you're tired of fumbling for your glasses or dealing with that daily hassle with eye care, you need to contact the legendary Yaldo Eye Center. They've been in business for over 30 years now, over 100,000 procedures. Obviously, they're doing something right. Ask anybody who's been there. You know what they're doing right? They're making your vision right. Their LASIK surgery is completely painless, takes 8 minutes, and the recovery is so fast, most patients are seeing 20/20 the very next day. Now, think of this great summer promotion they have as an investment. $16.99 per eye, regardless of your prescription. Yaldo will do for you what they've done for over 100,000. It's a one-time investment. It'll save you thousands of dollars down the line. So all you need to do is book your consultation with Yaldo Eye Center today. Go to yaldoeyecenter.com/1699. That's yaldoeyecenter.com/1699. Take care of it today.
And make this summer unforgettable with Loom. Today
Shout out.
through July 5th, Stock up on your favorite summer essentials. Gets you entered into their massive Independence Day giveaway. Just buy 2 or more of Splash, Fresh Coast, or Ritual products in a single transaction. Opt into the Loom loyalty program and you are automatically in. You could win a 3-night getaway for 6 at the gorgeous Dunbird House in Wine Country, complete with over $1,000 of dining and gas. They are also giving away a $250 gift card at all of their 40 locations. See rules and others for more information at loom.com.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Neil Rule here for Supreme Lending, your house, your mortgage, the biggest financial situation in your life. Talk to experts. Talk to Chad and Chris at Supreme Lending. Look, the stats are the stats, obviously, 99% on-time closing rate and a 97% customer satisfaction score. They'll close more than one mortgage since December. They will absolutely do that because they are Supreme Lending. But here's a game changer. When you mention Woodward Sports, you'll receive up to $500 off of your appraisal. That's the why. Okay, if you're getting in the mortgage market right now, that's like the call to action thing. But the bottom line is this: there are a ton of programs out there, and they keep coming out with more programs. Federal grants, down payment assistance, all of it is out there for you. Talk to these guys. They know. Chad, Chris, Supreme Lending. Give them a call. The number's on the screen today. All right, hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, JB Smooth, KG, Young Joey, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Get into there, get your thoughts out there. You want to skip the line, use the super chat.
Can I very quickly bring up what JB just sent us?
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
That is.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm just opening up right now. JB sent us former NFL running back Chris Johnson revealed to Good Morning America that at age 39, he's been diagnosed with ALS.
Oh,
and
man.
it's like a rapid progression too. So now he can only speak with the eye computer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
39 years old, man.
CJ2K, man.
Man, do you remember that run that he
Yeah,
had?
man, that
He-
was-
On Thanksgiving?
Gazelle. No, why do you bring that up?
Because that's my memory.
Yeah, but
as a Lions fan, that's
Yup,
my memory.
absolutely.
Well, do you remember? Both those guys went well over
Lendell
100.
White.
Yeah, him and
Fat
Lendell,
little
yeah.
Lendell White and his fat little legs running all over our team on Thanksgiving. Like it just.
That
Could
was
Johnson fly?
Yeah.
He just looked fat.
He was
Sometimes
superhuman.
sometimes dudes just look fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was one. He was superhuman.
The secret sauce of Randy Moss was he didn't look faster, but he was faster.
Oh, absolutely, you were.
Chris Johnson looked faster.
And was fast.
Yeah, and he was faster. Yeah.
That is
Damn,
man.
Prayers
Crushing. to hear,
up to
man.
him
Yeah.
and his family, man.
No,
That's tough.
Oh, that's just gross.
That's tough.
Yeah,
Gross.
ALS, man.
39 years
39.
old.
Our longtime trainer at Oakland, Tom Ford. That's what ultimately ended his life. Was his battle with ALS, and in the course, and he had it kind of better off than most for a long time.
Yeah.
But when it grabs you, man,
Yeah.
like I'm telling you, please don't let me go out like that.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
tough. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, and nobody I love go out like that.
Yeah.
Like,
The
please.
suffering,
man.
yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Chris Johnson, man. Like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years
was
ago,
not- yeah.
he was one of the greatest athletes in the world.
It's a fact.
And now he has to talk with a computer. You know what I mean? Like, it's insane, dude. All of it's insane.
Don't take it for granted, man.
No doubt.
Do not take life
No,
for granted.
no doubt, man.
Oh, yeah.
Take the picture of the sunset, bro.
Yeah,
like,
seriously.
If
Yeah,
it makes you feel something, dude, remember it. Because you don't know, one day you're not going to.
Yeah.
So, Woodward Sports chat thread. Zach Soap, Larkin gave you 10 years. Sometimes it's better to leave an abusive relationship. You're right, Zach, and that's why I'm glad he's moving on. Because it is abusive for me to have to sit there and watch a 1C get one even strength goal when we lead the Eastern Conference in January. It was pretty abusive for me to watch. I'm glad. I feel more free. Kind of cuts both ways, don't it, bro?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No.
Did anybody fact check me on that?
Acknowledge me.
You got it, Tribal Chief. You got it.
You got it, big
He
dog.
thought my words up for these.
All right. Gromit, in all caps, God bless the United States of America. No question.
Amen.
Can we treat each other a little better, please?
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
That
please.
was-
That's always been my standing
It ain't
question.
never coming back. I
Yeah.
hate to.
Can we just be cooler?
I wish
to
we
it?
could. I don't think it's ever coming back.
Oh, no, the
I-
internet ruined that.
I-
Social
yeah,
media ruined that.
I
It's over on
hate
that.
to be defeatist guy. I've never been like that. This has been too long.
Yeah.
It's gross. It's absolutely gross.
Mike G. Neil, why does 71 take all the heat? Are you aware of the crap law firm of Kopp, Comfer, and Asmussen are still on the roster? Mike G., let me see. Why does 71 take the heat? First place overall in the East, January. Larkin, one even strength goal since then. He makes all the money. He's the 1C. That's how this goes. And the captain starts with you.
Can I say it again? I'm going to raise my hand like Neil now.
Yes, Mr. Belesian.
This happened years in a row, which tells me it is a Dylan Larkin problem.
You ruined it. You ruined it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, oh, by the way, this isn't the first time I've went through your phone before, Dylan.
Yeah, this is a Dylan Larkin problem,
Yeah.
and it's an organizational problem.
You
Steve
knew he was a cheater, deal. You stayed.
Steve Yzerman put together a Charmony soft roster that doesn't have enough talented players.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's and like you guys, like he's not wrong. And I think the biggest problem with the Red Wings right now is we have to start being honest. Okay,
Yeah.
there isn't a lot here. Okay, that's on Steve Yzerman. And you know what? For guys like Neil and yours truly, do you know how many times I've heard, why do you hate Dylan Larkin? I don't. I like Dylan Larkin a lot, okay? But your problem with me is asking me to call him something he isn't. He's not a 1C. He's not. And here we are, years later in this position. You know, it's amazing to me. Where's the argument? Help me out. Like, Neil, you bring it up all the time. It's like, yes, that's part of the whole package. That's part of the whole package that people like me said, he is not a number one center. He's a really good player. Why do you hate Larkin? Because that's it, that's the low-hanging fruit. Why do you hate the Tigers? Come on, man. I didn't do this. I didn't do any of it,
All right. Yeah, lots of thoughts for Chris Johnson, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Somebody said I just watched the interview on Instagram, and it was very, very sad.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, Chris Putt refusing to flip Evanson for Hughes is also why. It wasn't he was trading Evanson for Hughes. He wasn't doing it without the contract extension. Sean, am I wrong?
No.
You're on the ends with all this.
No.
That was his line in the sand.
Now we're going to find out if Bill Guerin legitimately gambled on Hughes, or after July 1st, if they announce that he signs a contract, we'll know that there was a wink, wink, nod, nod deal in place. We'll find out soon. We'll find out July 1st.
July 1st, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's getting ready
Yeah.
to go down.
Because he can negotiate with them.
Hey, I believe one of our great urban poets told us it goes down in the DMs.
It does. Go down.
Rate it.
Oh, that's a 10 out of 10. Come on now.
I've been hot.
We've already shared that one. So,
Yeah.
shout out my guy,
Yeah,
man.
I've been hot.
Yeah.
Chris Putt in the Super Chat. Stevie and incompetent Chris's FaceTime presser was pathetic. I thought Yzerman had more pride in balls than that. Boston drafts a specific type of guy. Hey, Chris, I would say this. Like, I think Steve is showing tremendous balls by the way he's handling this, right? Like he's calling the shots, not Dylan Larkin.
The one thing I will give Steve Yzerman credit for, and I've heard him say this a few times, ultimately it is my job to get better players on this roster, and I haven't done the job. End. He's telling you that. That's not me telling you that. He's telling you that. And it's funny because sometimes I have conversations with people around here, and they get mad if you're agitated or you're speaking honestly, and they're the same guys that'll go, well, we don't have enough talent on the roster. Yes, that's what your general manager is saying that, and guys like me have been saying that. There isn't enough here, and this is the wrong division to do this. It's the wrong division.
You want to know the arc of our audience, by the way? There's Teddy. I don't really care if you think he's a 1C. Trade him to the Flyers for Noah Cates. There's that. And then right under that is Tammy Chin. Larkin told the organization at the beginning of the season he wanted to be traded. This was before Hughes. I had not heard that. And then right under that, Big Con 51, quote, you know what else goes down in the DMs? TA committing crimes. So, I mean, that's the arc. That's why our audience is the best audience in Detroit sports talk.
That's a fact.
Yeah, there's legitimacy to that.
All three of them.
Yeah.
Snapchat
there's legitimacy to that.
Cool.
All right, let's.
They haven't been on the same
Shout out
page. To
JB,
Tammy's
man.
point, you guys, they haven't been on the same page for a while. Do we forget what happened a couple of years ago? The whole room, the helium came out of the air when we sent Sebastian Kosa back down. That's like 2 years ago now, man. Like they haven't been on the same page. And then he spoke out at the end of the year, and then Steve said, well, maybe you should look at yourself and play better, which he's not wrong. But then he doubled back and said, well, it's my job. It's incumbent upon me to get more talent on this roster, and I haven't done it.
We need better players.
So it really is both things can be true.
Literally said that. So
Jay Wiley, Neil is all gas, no brakes with it. I acknowledge you. Well, thank you.
Yada yada me.
DNC ENT leftover ribs hit different every time. They do. I cold straight leftover ribs straight cold.
You know what I like to do though? Like, do you have one of those? What's an air fryer? I don't even know.
Oh yeah, I got an air fryer.
Just a little bit. Not a lot of it. Just a little.
3 minutes.
Oh, does that hit?
That's all you need.
Man.
Someone in the chat asked, Neil, how much cap space do the Red Wings have? They have $28.1 million. They have the sixth most space in the NHL.
Okay.
But they are at a spot where it's tough to spend it. Okay, we have some Jalen Duren stuff to get to. And JB sent me something that was very topical, JB, in relation to the Jalen Duren thing just now, as a matter of fact. You're going to see this, right, as we get into – this is going to be crazy. Between the NHL and the NBA, these next couple days, it's –
a lot of news.
It is.
Yeah.
There's going to be a ton of stuff breaking. So, all right, what do you put this back together, JB? Fix this.
I'll try as much as I can. Let's hear from All Day IPA and then Pure Psychiatry.
Hey, let's hear from All Day IPA, as a matter of fact. And guys, look, like we've talked about, it's a 15-year anniversary of All Day IPA. And guess what? You can get $5 shorts of All Day IPA on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays at any Art and Jake's locations. We're going to be pulling up tomorrow to the one in Sterling Heights, but All Day IPA, it's all reliable, everybody. 4.7 ABV. It's built to go the distance the entire game. Citrusy, crisp, and refreshing with a perfectly balanced taste. All Day IPA, please drink responsibly.
And, we talk about sports every day, wins, losses, pressure, guys that want to be traded, expectations, real life, not always that easy. At Woodward Sports, we want you to know you're never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry has your back. They provide personalized service designed specifically for you. It's not that cookie-cutter stuff. Well, it works for him and it works for her. No. They're going to find out what works for you. 16 locations in Michigan, 2 in Ohio. They make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you have been thinking about taking that first step, by all means, do it. Let's end the stigma. Just go to PurePsychMI.com. That's PurePsychMI.com.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Drive Energy pouches give me the energy and clarity to find and beat the shit out of every opportunity that shows its face.
Live and direct, I'm back on set action. Create the wave, we cannonball splash 'em. Mic cord swinging, get your head chopped. Point blank, dead stop. 16 bars in a headlock.
Drive Energy pouches are for the people who actually want to win, not for the crybabies out there who are happy with a participation award. There's zero sugar, so give Thrive a try.
Go.
Jameer Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
Neil Rule here for Mortgage Pros. Looking for a career upgrade? Check out Mortgage Pros, the #1 mortgage broker to work for in the state of Michigan. We saw their company culture firsthand at their annual block party. Their team loves what they do, and it shows. A 4.9-star rating on Google with over 4,000 reviews. That's not an accident, everybody. The reputation speaks for itself. If you are looking for a new job, give Mortgage Pros in Troy a call. 248-416-1361. Mortgage Pros. Let the pros handle it. Back at it, Big D Energy, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, JB Smooth, KG, Young Joey stepped out. All of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Okay, want to turn the table to Jalen Duren. And it's timely, and it's relevant, because JB Smooth just sent us over. James Harden, are you familiar with his work? James Harden is declining his $42.3 million player option, and the sides are working through a new multi-year deal together.
Okay.
That's according to ESPN.
How old is
James Harden, who will be 37 at the opening tip of next season.
Ooh-wee.
37, who everybody mocks for how he plays in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Everybody mocks and laughs at it. He, who is not 22, he, who was not coming off an all-NBA season, he is turning down a $42 million player option because he's going to get more for longer.
Which is crazy.
Can we stop with the Jalen Duren stupidity around town? Oh, well, just sign him an incentive-based contract at $30 million per year. No. James Harden just turned down $42 million, who is not 22, who is not all-NBA. You see where I'm going here? He is 22 years old, everybody. He's just getting started.
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, too, I was listening to a podcast while I was running over the weekend. They had an NBA beat reporter come on that covers the Lakers that said Luka Doncic's main request to Lakers management is, I need a screen and roll athletic center that can finish at the rim. That's what I have to have.
Yeah.
Something he hasn't had.
Yeah.
That's what his demand is.
Get DeAndre Ayton the fuck out of here.
But you know what, though?
Done.
Right. And I'm glad you brought that up. See, sometimes people will do your work for you. DeAndre Ayton, right? Yes. If we took it to a street poll right now, and judging by the interactions I've had with Pistons fans around town lately, who clearly do not understand, well, can he shoot threes? Do the Pistons play 1 in, 4 out? They do not.
They don't.
So, with all this being said, Sean, when you brought up DeAndre, if we talked about, Sengun from Houston, if we said who makes $35 million a year, if we said Duren's going to get 40, people say, what are you talking about? Sengun got his ass kicked by DeAndre Ayton.
He did.
In the playoffs.
He did.
Got his ass beat. You see what I'm driving at here, everybody? Stop with the – if Jalen Duren – and the reports came out that Duren's camp is expecting, around $40 million a year. That sounds like where it's going to shake out at. With Sean, as we go back to what we talked about a month ago, if I said, hey, if that figure starts with a 4 and it's on the lower side of the 4s, sign him all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Sign him all day long. Because that's what the market is. This league has a $7 billion television deal. Guys make half of that. They got to spend it somewhere. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's not the right thing.
James Harden is going to be 37 years old to start the season.
And he's turned down $42 million.
It's crazy. It's insane.
And, by the way,
he's getting at least 3 years.
He'll get more.
Yeah, he's getting at least 3 years.
He'll get more. That's like this is where we're at right now, and people have to accept that. That's what's so interesting about the market, Neil, is well, this is what the market dictates. Well, sometimes you make a mistake there. Like we were talking about Dylan Larkin. He gave him number 1 center money. Okay, it didn't work. All right.
Harden played better than Duren in the playoffs last year.
Everything ain't just measured in the playoffs.
Cade seemed to play all right.
Yeah.
Right? What was the engine for that?
I would say the pick and roll. Even though they stopped the pick and roll a lot. But yeah, to your point.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off, Sean.
No. It's sometimes the market gets skewed. You know what the smart franchise does, Neil? They do exactly what you said. We feel we have a number 1 center, but we're not going to give him in that era. We're going to give him $1 million less, so we can spend $1 million more elsewhere, right? If you go on the low side of 40, I'm sorry. I think that's smart business.
Yeah.
Smart business.
For everybody concerned.
That's what good teams do. And as you
and
said,
give them the 5th year, too.
And you've been consistent with it. The low side of it, okay? If the number begins with a 4, and it can barely begin with a 4, okay.
Yeah. But you know what it is.
That's smart business.
People are starting to turn on Duren because of that report coming out. Hey, he's demanding a sign-in trade and things of that nature. That does cause the fan base to kind of shift a little bit. So I think that's primarily
his agent's got to work for him, dude.
And people don't understand that part of it. They don't understand that that's posturing, But once again, that report comes out. The fan base begins to sour. I don't agree with it. He should get around $40 million. Anything over 45, 46, then maybe I'll raise a question mark too. But besides that, it's fair game.
Yep.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Chuck Brewer. Neil, I also think the book on how Harden chokes in the playoffs is dried in ink, not a 22-year-old who has seen his first real playoff action. Woodward Sports chat thread. I'm salty. Duren looked like a shell of himself. Harden actually played well for being 65. Yeah, and he's going to get pushing $50 million on a multi-year deal.
And everything ain't encapsulated in playoff performance when it comes to contract negotiations, y'all. Just so y'all know. You look at the whole thing.
Here, and again, for the last time. Oh, so you know what? I'm salty. So okay then. Maybe the Spurs shouldn't give Wemby that 60-plus extension, right? He shot 41% from the floor in the finals, 27% from 3.
He got
clearly
in the finals.
Choked in the finals. Got abused by Karl Anthony Towns. So the Spurs need to question. The Spurs need to question this.
I still can't get used to that,
bro.
But he did.
No, he had him on. He had him on lock.
KG, I seen it.
I seen it too.
No, but 41% from the floor, 27% from 3. He choked in the finals. How are you going to give that guy $60+ million a year?
No, can't do it.
You see what I'm driving at here?
Mm-hmm.
And Sean, look, I can deal with it to some degree, but if you're living off in an alternate reality, I can't deal with it. I'm sorry, I struggle with that. I do. So I don't know what else to say.
There's a lot of that, unfortunately, going on right now. There really is. And we haven't even said the T word yet this morning.
I know, right? Oh, we gonna get there.
There's this alternative universe. I can't. This is business, man. It's not as difficult as I think people make it out to be.
Cabrile Thornton, you didn't give me $40 million worth of playoffs. Okay, Cabrile. Well, then Wembanyama, he choked in the finals, dude. Choked. Can't sign him either, I guess, huh? Oh, but it's different. Tell me I'm wrong. You can look. Hey, KG, you can go look up the numbers if you think I'm lying.
No, I don't. I know you're not lying.
Yeah.
I know for a fact. I do get it. I get a lot of your argument, and I think most of what you're saying is fair. For sure.
Cortez, is it wrong asking for a $40 million center to show effort? Has anybody ever questioned Jalen Duren's effort?
Next question.
KG, help! No, you did a pregnant pause.
No, it's not that. I once again, his performance in the playoffs, we all know it was not good, and there was a lot of nights where you were kind of questioning what the hell's going on with Duren. But I'm not gonna go as far as to say like he doesn't give effort.
You have to be very careful when you throw that out there.
And here's the other guys. Like again, and I know. Look, curse of knowledge, right? Because I had somebody on the social say, well, how many three-pointers does he? Because they're like, well, can he shoot? And I was like, well, he was 65% from the floor and 76% from the free throw line. So, yeah, he can shoot.
Yeah.
The numbers say he can. And they're like, well, how many threes does he make? The Pistons don't play that offense.
They don't.
It's like the Lakers. The Lakers and the Pistons run very similar stuff. Or the Lakers want to.
Yeah.
They want a center like Duren. So, again, Cade's success is a byproduct of Jalen Duren being here. And also, for the people that just, we're re-racking it, I know, then what's your plan? Who's your center? Who's your center? And like, I heard media in this town, well, Hartenstein's getting $25 million. He's 9-9 in the playoffs. Duren's 10-10. Oh, yeah, because that's lateral and that's linked. Yeah. Show me Hartenstein's 19-10 average and third-team All-NBA.
That's not good comparison.
We get stupid in this town sometimes, dude.
Just a little
bit. We do.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I'd say it's just a little bit. Just a tad.
Let's
he's
be honest. Do you know what it comes at? The desire for a championship. We are. We suspend logic and reason.
Oh my God.
Because it's all about that. It is.
Stephen Baffy in the chat. $40 million is fine for a 1-year deal.
Wait, what?
Maybe a 2-year deal. There's no way I'm signing him long term at his age. At that. Oh, he must be talking about Hard.
Okay,
he's got to be talking about Hard.
I
right?
hope so. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like 40 million. What year? What?
Okay.
Yeah, he's talking about Hard. He's got to be.
Freaky Jeff, Wemby and Duren, different levels of players. They choke the same, right? According to you, they choke the same.
They choke the same.
They choked on the same thing.
Wemby did it in the finals.
He did.
To Karl Anthony Towns. At least Duren was dealing with Banchero and Evan Mobley.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, some length, yes.
Pause.
Good pause.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Dexter James, I may be stupid, but I'm also dumb. Yeah.
Most of the times it can, like, honestly, I know sometimes, we're dumb or we're stupid. I hope you take it in the context in which I say it. We so desperately want to believe that our teams are going to win. That like, you can't suspend, like, logic and reasoning, and oftentimes people, like the Tigers, like it's as plain as the nose on your face right now. Okay, I'm not going to get into it quite yet because Neil will finish this, but that's what's happening. I ain't mad at you.
No.
Yeah, I mean, even you guys, some of you have literally called me every name in the book the last month. Okay, I forgive you.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You're emotional. That's fine. I get it.
And you're not petty like I am.
No.
Well, he is.
Every now and again.
It's a different kind of petty. There's different versions of petty.
Every now and again I am. Every now and again. But
you're abrasive petty. Like, your petty is out there.
More often than not, I'm not going to call you out, but every now and again I make an exception.
Sean is more reserved with his pettiness.
Woodward Sports chat thread. I'm salty. What's worse, everyone? $40+ million for Duren or $60+ million a year for Goff? Well, that's odd because Goff makes $53 million. So I'm salty. You're talking from a place of ignorance and uninformedness. So
I cannot believe we still do this Jared Goff thing. I'm not. That's one that
the 10th highest paid quarterback who leads the league in yards and touchdowns. For 3 years in a row.
And fans,
if you want to say, Neil,
they're comparable arguments.
Neil,
they are.
If you want to say that you'll never win a championship with Jared Goff, I can't tell you you're wrong. I can't.
Yeah.
Okay?
Just like you can't tell me I'm wrong if I say you can never win a championship with Josh Allen.
Yes. If you want to say that, that's okay. If you want to complain about what he's being paid, that's a losing argument.
He's under market.
That's a losing argument.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say that. Like, compare and contrast. Look at his body of work under the terms of this contract. You're going to lose. You're going to, unless again, the fallback every time is you can't win a championship with Goff, and I can't say up to this point in time, you're wrong. I can't say that.
Yep.
I won't say that.
And then when Neil pipes in and says you can't win a championship with Josh Allen.
But if you want to talk about market value and you want to talk about compare and contrast, I mean, I think his numbers speak for himself, don't they? His body of work under the terms of said contract.
And the more important thing for Pistons fans that are like against Duran or just hated how he played in the playoffs, which I understand, they want him. Trajan wants him. He's said as much. I'm pretty sure Cade has input on the situation. I'm pretty sure Cade has vouched that he would like Duran to return. He's a big focal point of this offense, and he's going to be here. So for those fans, like, you got to, unless something goes drastically wrong within the next week, he's going to be a Piston.
Right. Like, that's – and you know who benefits the most from him here?
Yeah, it's Cade.
Cade Cunningham benefits the most from Jalen Duran being here.
Yeah.
He does. 100. And if you can't understand that,
you just got to hope Duran can improve his game a little bit. Because I do agree with some people, yes, there's some ways he can improve his game. I think that's fair as well.
Yeah, but you know what's sad about that is he's 30, Sean, and like
I know it's over.
That's where I was going.
Clearly, it's over.
He's 30, and this is what he's going to be.
I'm so the lack of understanding that guys can develop is unbelievable to me. It doesn't always happen. In fairness, okay, it's not a hard and fast rule, Neil. However, chances are a guy who's 21, 22 is going to be something different in a couple of years. There's really good chance of that. There really is.
Mike G, Chet got smoked by Wemby, but Wemby does that to a lot of dudes. And Wemby got smoked by Karl Anthony Towns when he shot 41% from the floor and 27% from three.
It's still weird to say.
He had
JB,
him on L's, bro.
I looked it up.
He had him on L's, bro.
So apparently the Spurs should not sign him either. So that was it. Jay from 313, don't forget Chet was asked in the playoffs, and he something about being an all-defensive team player as well. This is crazy to me, man. Absolutely crazy. Like, there is a lot of parallels to the Goff and to the Duran thing. A lot of parallels, man.
Well, yes and no, because I'm more, Neil, I got to be honest with you, I'm more astonished. I mean, you and I have talked about this just in our group chat, that it's been a while since we've had a Jared Goff debate in the group chat.
Uh-huh.
I hope I didn't speak into existence. I don't get it. I'm like, I sit on a different planet than other people. I think Jared Goff is, in my mind, one of the most easier understood athletes in Detroit.
Thank you.
He's really, really, really good. A surgeon when you protect him. He's not as good. Stop. I know what you're going to say. You could say. Look
at it. He felt it too.
You could say that about every quarterback. Jared Goff's extreme goes a little further.
Yeah, because he can't extend plays.
And that's
okay.
It's
and the
okay,
numbers
like,
bear out that he can't extend plays.
So you know what you do?
There are definitive numbers that say he's not good.
And you know what's really crazy about this? You know what you do, KG?
What?
You protect him.
What?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
What organization would protect their quarterback?
We have a damn good quarterback whose numbers can compare with just about anybody in the league when he's protected. So you know what? You protect him.
And there is no comparison to his yards and touchdown numbers the last 3 years by anyone in the National Football League. Name your favorite quarterback.
It's not there.
Even with that less than protection.
I live on a different planet. I do. I like sometimes I just feel like I live on a different planet. I don't get involved in that argument too much because there's no win there. There's no, all the data's there. All you have to do is look at it. If you choose not to look at it, well, then I have to pull the chute. I'm out. I'm done.
just shot.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm out. Ejectocito, cuz.
Have you ever seen me get no? When you guys start going at it, and you guys, listen, for the chat out there, you guys don't understand. It goes on all day.
Yeah.
It goes.
It does.
There was, KG, I told you, I went and saw a movie with my son, and so there's the Neil and Stick Camp, and then there's the Lentz and a few other people here. And I came out to my car and there were 265 messages.
Jesus Christ.
265 messages. I don't participate. All the data is there. You are not bringing up anything that nobody else knows.
Yeah.
If you choose to continue to argue, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I might get whiplash, but I'm gone.
Being shot is the same, bro. I swear we the same.
DNC ENT, I don't think the 40 million reports are accurate. 4 at 177 is almost 45 a year. Trajan shouldn't have a problem with 40 million if he planned on matching regardless. No, 100%
Yeah.
DNC ENT. I believe JD wants the full 50 million, which is why he wants a sign and trade, because we are the only ones that can sign him to a number that big. No, like, if it's going to be here, it's going to start with a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how it's going to be.
Where on that 4 does it land?
And you know what? To be honest with you, and again, what spurred this whole discussion, James Harden. You want to talk about playoff performances?
Yep.
But he played better than JD did last year. Okay.
Yeah.
James Harden just turned down at 37, which is what he will be when the season starts. At 37 years old, just turned down a $42.3 million player option because the Cavs are going to work a long-term extension with them,
That's
multi-year extension. Excuse me, multi-year.
Yeah, shout out
Do you
to
think
his
it will be
agent, too.
less than that or more than that?
Right. Come on.
If you do not understand the financial landscape of the NBA, then do not comment publicly.
Yeah.
Like, don't, because $7 billion TV deal, 51% of the money goes to the players. So they have to spend $3.5 billion in
Crazy.
salary. So that's the way that it works. But it's not crazy. It's simple math.
Well, yeah.
Young Joey. It's very simple math. The information's publicly out there. Like, you can look it up. So it should not surprise you.
Are you suggesting that there's words and numbers on the screen?
I read them daily. I read them daily.
And people get mad.
Like these words on a screen. 11 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Those are words on a screen.
Yeah.
And I'm a hater because I say it.
Well, maybe the amount.
Wait a minute. Now, hold on. When he says,
see, here we
Now,
go.
hold on.
We can't tell one joke around this motherfucker, man.
No, but Sean, when he says that, hey, look, no. Okay.
Ejectocito, cuz.
Maybe it's me.
Put a court.
Maybe it's me. KG, maybe you're right. Maybe it's me.
Okay.
Maybe I have the numbers wrong. Let me look again.
No, the numbers are right. It's the
187 yards per game, 11 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions.
What's the number on the amount of times Neil gonna bring up Bryce in the show, though? Them numbers.
Those are numbers off.
Generational
You brought
numbers,
up numbers
my
off
Neil.
a screen. Now that is generation. All right, Woodward Sports Chat there. Let me clean up.
You ain't never seen a broadcaster like him.
That is true.
You are matching it. You are not matching it.
LaBartney also in the super duper chat. Shout out Woodward Sports for connecting the world to Detroit sports and making us closer to home. Shout out to you,
That's
LaBartney.
good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let me see here. Let me get caught up with these. Chris Putt in the chat. JB, how many Amazon packages do you get daily?
So it's not Amazon. It's more the Target, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, whatnot app packages just all showing up. I'm like, why do we need this? I don't know. It was on sale. It was 40% off. Okay.
Amazon be there.
She doesn't want to. JB
even dropped an okay. Okay.
Right.
I like that, JB.
JB, stall her out. You don't want to lose money. If you don't
guess.
take advantage of the savings, you're losing money.
Yeah, that's the excuse.
Why do we need 6 sets of rabbits? I don't know. Stuffed rabbits for Easter. I don't know.
Amazon be in my house so much, I'm starting to think my wife's sleeping with him. This is like, why is he here every day? Same time every day, huh? It's a lot of boxes.
Stall her out, though, JB. That's all I'm saying, JB. Stall her out, all right? Woodward Sports chat thread. Oh, Great Lakes 24. Belgium won the group, not Egypt. You should know that. You guys are, Neil, you're supposed to be somebody that knows soccer. I'm not being paid to know about the World Cup.
Oh, get him.
I know the soccer I'm paid to know about.
There you go.
When I did the national USL broadcast on Saturday night.
Shout out DCFC.
I was paid to know about that. I knew about
anybody
it.
say that Egypt won? I don't remember that coming up.
I don't agree.
Because we were talking about the bracket and how it was out and how at that time, and I think Friday we're talking about it, right?
Yeah.
Because they had Egypt projected to be there in the second round of USA.
Yeah.
That changed when Belgium won.
Yeah,
that group,
it was a projection.
Right.
Correct. And we were talking about philosophically.
Like,
right?
Yeah, so the projection was that they would play Bosnia and then play Egypt.
Right, at that time.
That was okay.
You win. Hey,
sorry, you won. Congratulations. All we were doing was reading words off a screen.
No.
But you got it. You got it.
Dre Bags Gaming in the super chat. Y'all be up there letting Neil say bullshit. Dre Bags, what was bullshit about it?
What was?
Yeah, Neil do what he want to do. He a grown man. So.
No, like what? Just tell me what was factually. Does Cade Cunningham benefit from Jalen Duren? Y or N?
Yes.
Is his game predicated on having someone like Jalen Duren on the offense?
Yes.
Y or N? Do they play 1 in, 4 out?
No.
N. They do not. So that those are all things I said, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said that Jalen Duren, with a number that starts with a 4, is actually good value to get an all-NBA center. Y or N?
Yes, sir.
Did I say that Wemby shot 41% from the floor and 27% in the NBA Finals? Y or N?
You didn't say that. The numbers did.
I read it off a screen. Did he get his ass beat by Karl Anthony Towns?
Yes.
Why? He did. So, Dre, tell me exactly. Give me specific wording. I'm sounding like you now. Give me specific wording of, quote, y'all be there letting Neil say bullshit. Tell me what's
well.
bullshit.
There's more validity to that than you.
Dre, can I?
My Sean voice.
Like, I don't think, I could be wrong. I don't think that Neil's saying Jalen Duren equals Wemby. I don't think, if you're going down that road, I don't think that's what he's saying. So
Well, they both choked.
We'll get that out of the way. Is that what you mean?
No. But you know what I will say this though?
Is that-
like in terms of like the finance stuff, and this is where the Jared Goff comps really come into play. If Wemby's 65 and Jalen Duren's 40, who Duren in his action against Wemby, I believe held him. He was 3 of 8 from the floor or something like that when they played, right?
Yeah,
and how'd he do it?
Yes.
And how'd he do it?
He did.
He got in his ass, right? Like he bumped him.
That's the only way.
Right. So Wemby at 65 and Duren at 40. You know what I mean?
I get you.
I'll take Wemby 2,000 out of 100.
Oh,
No, but
of
Wemby's
course,
not
but-
available.
Yeah. But
So
no, I'm
in the
trying.
scale.
No, what I'm trying to. Is that maybe what he's talking about that he thinks you're comparing?
I don't know.
Well, I've done this for a long time, and I know that's how people's brains work.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that guy? He compared Duren to Wemby. Well, that's not what he
Yeah.
said.
There's no
Well,
comparison
Wemby's
between
not
the two.
available,
Right.
and he makes 65. If Duren makes 40, that's pretty good value for a third-team All-NBA center.
Hey,
I would say so.
I'm trying to speak the dumb right now.
I know.
I am. I'm trying, and you know,
I'm
a
trying to
lot
speak
of
the
times
dumb.
that's what people do, though. A lot of times that's what people do.
Charlie Blah Blah in the super chat. Do you guys think Brad needs to bring in a veteran quarterback? Any ideas what that name could be? Only obvious weakness on the roster, and it's a huge one. That was our Lions topic we were supposed to get to today. But Charlie Blah Blah, yes.
Yes.
He told you that.
Yes.
He told you that.
Yes.
Now, when you hear bring in vet cornerback, insert Cleveland Browns quarterback you want to trade for, maybe not.
Yeah.
But there will be somebody that gets cut or somebody that becomes available that they will get.
Yes.
They have to. The numbers
They have
suggest it.
to.
The legal proceedings in Florida today.
Please bring in someone.
And somebody asked that in the chat. They're like, why aren't you giving like a blow-by-blow of the Terry and Because I don't care.
Yeah, bro. We'll find out.
Yeah.
I mean, it is up if anyone
The
wants
more
to watch
that
it.
comes out about this, are we sure that he's guilty? And I'm not being funny. The more that I read about it over the weekend.
Now, okay, you want to back that up, Sean? And if he's not guilty, then come and play.
Yep. That's the way.
And I won't. I
and
won't
I
think
am
bad
not
about
saying,
it for a second.
I am not saying that as a sports fan, as somebody who's desirous for that to not be a hole.
There's some
fishy shit.
No, there's some plausibility in his argument, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna
Okay.
get off
I don't
of
know.
this.
And KG,
I
like,
don't
look,
think he gonna get off
I'll
of
be
this.
the only honest person here that's not, because media in this town, they love to be pious if they have an opportunity,
Wait.
right?
Which is absolutely true.
They can't.
Hold on a
they,
second.
They pray for it, Sean.
They
on.
do. Self-righteousness?
Yeah.
What?
You know,
100%.
What?
Stop. Virtue signaling on Twitter?
No.
No.
You know there's a lot of media in this town that will stand up there and say, how could you? If TA is found not guilty,
Yeah.
then come on back and play.
I mean, yeah, that's how I would operate. but
There's just some.
I don't think the Lions would operate.
I
like that.
think number one, the charges didn't exactly match the crime. I mean, I think that's the first thing that comes out to me. And yeah, I mean, there are some cats out there when looking at, I don't know, charges like that, they turn on their own mother. So this is what I always fall back on. Why don't we let the actual facts of a case speak? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Can we do that? And that's what I'm intrigued at. I'm not sitting here calling him innocent. I hope you know that.
No, I get that.
But the more shit I read about that.
Right, but I'm also not a judge and a jury.
Yeah.
And my thing is, today is pretty much D-Day. Because, if they hold you without bond, what the hell am I supposed to do if I'm the Detroit Lions?
There's just some things about this that.
I get it. And he may be innocent, but I don't think we got time to figure out whether he's innocent or not.
No doubt.
And that's the problem.
There are just some things like, I think what they have, unless they're holding something back, and what the charges are, and felony charges could get life in jail and everything. It made me raise an eyebrow a little bit. So I want to play it. I want it to play out.
And Sean, you also have to do let's see, where is this being tried at? Okay. Do people in that state that are in positions of power, do they like to triumph and pound chest and say, this is what's going to happen?
Yes.
And then it oftentimes comes out to not happen that way?
You're picking up what I'm laying down.
Yeah.
No,
it's a show.
You're picking
it's a
up what I'm
political
laying
show,
down.
no doubt.
Come on, you knew this.
Yeah.
That's what it was from the jump. You
Yeah.
knew that.
The charges, all of it, the felony life, really?
Yeah, in all capital letters.
Yeah,
it looked like a microwave Nick Tigers post on Slack. How you Lee hits bomb to center field. All capital letters.
Oh, no.
I knew we were gonna get there. I knew it. I just didn't know when.
No.
I knew we were gonna get there.
My boy is the wraparound king. You better stop playing with fucking the fucking rules.
I learned that from Dave
we were gonna get there. I
Chappelle.
just
It's
didn't
called
know
it's
when.
called a callback.
Yep, there you go. Call
Yeah.
back.
I studied Dave Chappelle for real.
Yeah.
I've studied him.
No,
in
he's
public
masterful
speaking.
with it. He is.
Yeah, he's a great.
Neil right
It
up
is,
there with it.
that's what it's like, Sean.
Listen, I was at
Politicians are the microwave Nicks of politics.
I was at the game. You sent it to me while I'm at the game.
I'll
I had
look at
to
it
question
right now.
if I saw what I just saw. I go, didn't it?
Did I miss
I think
something?
it just went over the fence. Bomb straight away center.
Hold on, I'll get you the
and
exact
then I looked
word.
and I wanted to see the flagpole out in dead center, cut in half because
Yeah.
he hit it so hard.
How you Lee and Bob?
No, he hit
come
the
on.
yellow line on the top of the damn fence.
Yeah, it didn't happen. It didn't.
Let me see some of the hits we got. We got that.
Oh,
we got
man.
the Detroit Tigers ace Tarek Skubal. Future with the organization is uncertain, but two 25-year-old starters are potentially emerging as young stars in Troy Melton and Kiter Montero in 2026.
So he's saying without saying.
Nick alone, he's a treasure.
He's saying without saying, let's get two starters that have 8 wins. He's saying that without saying that.
Shout out Matt. Yes. Let me see what else is there.
Y'all leave Nick alone, man. Shout out Nick, man. I love you, Nick.
There were some.
The best are when Sean do those friggin'
Okay.
pictures that you gotta click and
And
it
it
shows up of
multiplies.
Will Vest shit in the bed again.
Okay, Nick on they won on Saturday or Friday?
Friday.
Friday.
I was there.
Because Sean didn't go to the one they win.
Yeah, I'm not going to be there.
Sean didn't get a win.
Yeah. Kerry Carpenter hit the grand slam on Saturday, right?
Saturday.
And they
Yes.
lost that game. You were at it.
I was there.
This was from Saturday. Kerry Bonds with a grand slam. Detroit Tigers lead 4-3. And then it's followed with the Detroit Tigers completely blow it against the Houston Astros as Will Vest, who entered the 8th inning with an ERA north of 10, gives up 3 massive runs. Kerry Carpenter was phenomenal, but the pitching spoiled what should have been a great night. Tap into the Woodward Tigers postgame show.
Oh
and
my God.
and you know what? We sent the guy
Bro.
down that put together 13 scoreless innings. Okay, that's what we're
Makes
doing
sense.
right now.
Makes
Confessions are
perfect sense.
due very soon, though. They're due very soon.
But Sean, Bryce Rayner hit a 471-foot home run.
I'm sure
Tape
that'll
measure.
Yeah, it'll be.
I sent you guys a release from the
It'll
Whitecaps.
help out this year and next year, no doubt. Confessions are due from a lot of you in the chat soon. Just
But
know
Sean-
that,
Yeah.
all right.
Maybe not this Thursday.
It might not be this week.
but a Thursday in the near future.
Think about a week ago. Just 1 week ago. Do you know what people were
Everyone
saying
said we're
in our
back.
chat? Like in our chat. Forget about the Woodward chat. People were saying in our chat, best record in the AL for the month of June. How's that worked out?
If they lose today and tomorrow against the Yankees, they will have the same record they had on June 1st.
Sean, this might be your fault.
Of course it is.
Because on Tuesday, you put the AL in the coffin.
Oh.
My level of sincerity that
might be
afternoon
your fault.
was off the charts, as you well know. But Neil, like what Neil just said, you understand, if they lose the next two to the Yankees, okay, they went 500 in the month of June.
They are exactly where they started June.
That can't be the case.
A week ago,
Did you see their June?
A week ago, people were screaming at us, "You're dumb, you're dumb. We're the best team in the AL."
But
A
Sean,
week ago.
Briseño went 0 for 3 in his first game back.
Look at our home run numbers in June.
Don't worry.
Grand Slam! Carry Bonds!
So
he literally called him Carry Bonds.
No, let's take that. All right, let's not be negative because somebody's going to yell at us for being negative. The
You
Tigers
sure?
win the next 2 days against New York. You picked up 4 games.
Hey, you guys got to go to Art and Jake's game, Schlittler and Skubal.
But do you understand that? You picked up 4 games this month, all right? So math has never been my strong suit, but we'll play. That would take you to 12 games under 500.
6.5 back.
Let's say you do it in July, you're at 8. You do it in August, you're at 4. You do it in September, you might be a 500 team.
Might.
Like, and again, that's best case scenario. You guys, wake up. But at least we'll get a comp pick. If we keep Scoobs, we're gonna get a comp pick.
And
living, breathing organisms say shit like that.
No, your GM is going to say that too.
We will have our first-round pick. We'll have the Tarek Skubal comp pick. And we have the McGonigal Rookie of the Year achievement first-round pick.
Stop it. In 5 years, we're a juggernaut.
3 first-round
5 years. In 5 years, we're a fucking
legit,
juggernaut.
How many more starts does Skubal get? How many starts does Skubal get before we trade him? Honestly,
maybe
3.
2.
3?
No, I don't
3.
know. Maybe 2.
I'm thinking 2. I'm
Maybe
thinking 2.
I'm going to say 3.
Yeah,
If
the trade
but it don't
deadline's a
matter. I
little
mean,
later.
Skubal, if he wanted to stop today, he's proven, hey, I'm back. So he's
The trade deadline is August 3rd, I want to say, right? It's a little bit later. It's not in July this year.
Correct.
Yeah, 3rd or 2nd.
So we have basically a month. You factor in the All-Star break, basically 4 weeks of games.
I think 2.
What do you got, JB?
2 for sure.
Some breaking news from Shams. Apparently, 9-year NBA vet Malik Beasley has been inducted into the federal charges for gambling related to sports betting, such as point shaving, prop bets. His attorney tells ESPN the government is coordinating a voluntary surrender of Beasley this week.
Damn, they
So
got
he's
him,
not
bro.
coming back to the Pistons? Like,
They
even
got
though Trajan
him,
Langdon
man.
told you that?
I don't think
Free my dog, man. They got
Everyone
him,
in
bro.
Detroit's going to the cell, dude.
My
Jeez.
man went to Puerto Rico. He still couldn't get away. God damn, man.
Should have went somewhere with a better halftime show owner.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you should have called Lee Bryce.
Is Lee Bryce on a team?
Can I very quickly?
Not
I
an
think
NBA
I've
one.
made my feelings about Scott Harris abundantly known, okay? Whatever goodwill I have left in my heart for Scott Harris goes out the window if he doesn't trade Tarek Skubal.
I would agree.
That's
I've been
Sean.
saying
that is
that's
one of
Sean,
those
I've been
things.
saying
It's
that.
unforgivable.
I've been saying that.
Okay, but KG, the reason why I bring it up is because you guys know my thoughts on Scott Harris.
No,
okay?
for sure.
I think the record speaks for itself. This is going to be one. I'm calling my shot right now. Okay, 2 years from now, when you all are talking about what a bad job Scott Harris has done, because it's coming. It is coming, just like it did with Al Avila. I want you to remember that Uncle Sean told you 2 years ago. Just remember that. That's all I ask. You don't even have to say you were right, okay? But whatever goodwill I have left for Scott Harris goes right out the fucking window if he holds on to Tarek Skubal and plays stubborn guy.
I'm telling you, he's going to do
Dude,
it.
Sean just had a shift in physiology.
No, he did.
know.
He's going to do it.
No, but he's right.
Yeah,
If
Scott's
if
gonna do it.
Sean's
I have a
worked
feeling he's
up.
going to hang on to him, bro.
Sean is being. Sean
Like,
is
I think
worked
the
up.
odds on that is minus 110 at this point.
Even
You
if
know,
ownership,
Scott-
hold
even
on
if
to
ownership wants to keep him, Sean, you as a GM, you have to walk into that office and say this is what's best for this franchise.
We cannot do this. We cannot operate.
That
this way.
ego
We
wants
can't.
that fucking
we
comp
can't
pick.
operate this way. And you guys, and the reason, you know what, Neil? You know why I'm worked up? Because I went through this with Al Avila. I went sitting not here, but just a few miles down the road, not that long ago. I cannot believe the amount of people that would tell me, you are such a hater. Al Avila is the best thing that happened to this town. Dave Dombrowski's the devil. Like that is real. That happened. And I don't forget shit like that. I'm not going to call people out by names. I'm beyond that, okay?
Yeah, you're not as petty as I am.
But this Scott Harris, hypnotic spell that he's had over people around here I'm sorry, it's batshit crazy. It is. I had people arguing with me at the trade deadline that he didn't make the team worse by bringing on 2 pitchers with ERAs of 6. Argued with me. It was my fault. I did it. I went out there and threw meat. It's insane.
People at this network.
He's 0 for 3 at trade deadline.
Yeah. Soon to be 0 for 4 because that return.
That's unforgivable.
Paddock.
And here's the worst part. You know what? The return's probably going to be shit.
Yeah.
We probably are going to end up with Jake Rogers out of it.
Good
Just
old
like we did with
veteran
Justin
Charlie Morton.
Yeah, but Sean, I know, right?
Where's Tev Sauce?
Rafael
Shout out to
Montero.
Tev Sauce right now.
Yeah.
Can we get
Can you
day
give us
17
another
earlier?
update today? 2 for 1 today?
You're counting on Tev Sauce to carry us through. More breaking news. Sham Charania, Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green is declining his $28 million player option to become a free agent.
Ooh-wee.
All right,
The
bye.
Draymond sweepstakes.
So if he's turning down $28 million, how much is he gonna get?
Not a lot, right?
He's turning down 28.
He'll get more, just not that much more.
He'll probably get.
It'll start with a 3.
It'll be in a 3.
But I was told sign Jalen Duren $30 million a year. You know, the 3rd-team All-NBA center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we realize how ignorant that sounds? The Purple Puma in the Super Duper chat. People are all over Duren for not being ready for the playoffs at age 22. They're going to give a Corey absolutely no room when he gets on the court at age 20. This is insane. The Purple Puma, logic, I guess. Either you have it or you don't. Future in doubt in the Super Chat. Kind of along the same lines. Look at the ages of the Pistons roster. All their best years are ahead of them, including JD. One-piece needed coaches need to coach them to a title. Chris Putt, you pay QBs, O-lines, and DLs first. End of story. That does seem to be the hierarchy.
There are probably fans that wouldn't mind if we signed Draymond.
No, I mean, for what he could bring.
That'll say, let Assar walk, go get Draymond.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
I ain't done
I
that.
ain't
No,
doing
thank
that.
you.
But Draymond in limited minutes for this team, yeah. Why not?
Also, too, Victor
Three-man?
Hovland won the
Agree.
playoff at the Travelers today. They had to do a 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
playoff. They played one hole. and
Yeah,
Hovland
that is
won.
sick, by the
That
way.
is early.
You know what's funny about that? Victor Hovland and I, because the Rocket Classic used to be after the Travelers, Victor Hovland and I waited for our golf clubs together at Metro Airport on a Sunday night.
Nice.
When I got back from Lauderdale, he was there, and I brought my clubs with me because I was down there for the week. And, just a really, really good golfer and Victor Hovland waiting for their golf clubs, that's what it was.
Couple guys.
Can I bring up one more
Hanging
thing
out.
about
Just
the,
good old
the
boys.
Scott Harris thing? Do you know?
Easy.
Do you know? All right, so we know his signings haven't exactly worked. Okay, do you know what people love to say? And it's such a stupid argument. It's the Al Avila argument. Well, look at his eye for talent. Okay, cool. Go be a scout. Don't be the general manager of my team. Go be a scout. Be the best scout in the world. Clearly, you've got a keen eye for talent, better than anybody else out there. Great, fantastic. Then go be a scout, because you've shown me that you can't be a general manager. So I mean, your great vision works for can't miss prospects, right? But in terms of getting the closer, that didn't work out. How's Kenley turned out? Okay. In terms of having adequate arms in the pen, how's that worked out? Right? So go be a scout. Use your powers, your incredible vision for the powers of good. Stop being my general manager. You're in over your head, kid. I got no other way to say it.
Lance, Detroit has 28 games left before the trade deadline. I say Scooble 4 more times.
I think they trade him beforehand. I really do. Maybe I'm giving Scott Harris too much credit.
You are.
He can't be that.
No,
dumb.
he's going to wait till the day, and
He
then
can't-
he's
he
going to
can't-
at 4 o'clock that day, he will disappoint us.
He cannot be that dumb. He can't.
I think he can.
Many
Never know.
God, he
many
lost
messages
stupid.
about this in the chat. Something along these lines. Freaky Jeff. Beasley cooked some of my parlays. Can I get some money back? No.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it's a wrap on that, big dog.
That money went right to him.
No.
Damn, free my dog.
Woodward Sports chat thread.
They got him, dog.
Would you rather
Sean,
free TA or
Sean,
Malik?
you did the Millen Man March.
Okay.
It's time for Harris's Hands Across America.
I'm not doing
Can you
it.
do a chain?
I gave it the office, man. Listen, you can hire me. I will be like a senior advisor or something like
Yeah.
that. I ain't never doing something like that again.
What about Hands Across America?
Can we sing the song though? Do you remember the song? That most people watching won't.
Yeah.
I will advise you. I'll point you in the direction of avoiding some of the mistakes that I made for that. But no, I want no part in it.
Woodward Sports chat thread. NBA free agency is this week. Yes, it is. And by the way, for the let Jalen Duren go crowd, how many centers are available?
Not that many good ones.
Not a lot of quality.
Neil, let's go sign Mitchell Robinson.
Al Horford's out there. Oh, no, he's not.
No, he went to the Warriors.
Yeah, well, they haven't processed yet.
Well,
Neil,
for sure.
Draymond Green's out there
He's
now.
gotta
He
go
can
to
play
the
center.
So there you have. Okay, that's enough. That's absolutely enough. Tomorrow, rest in peace Tuesday.
I just need Draymond to be a mercenary. That's
Man,
it.
we went 10 minutes across.
Damn.
Didn't
We
even
realize
realize it.
No.
What do we got?
12.
I didn't really. I just looked at. I have 2 to read.
Yeah, we need water
Sorry,
hazard.
KG.
You like water hazard, don't you?
Yeah, we need water hazard and buddies.
All right, water hazard. The very first canned vodka cocktail from Founders. 5% ABV. It's citrusy, refreshing, and gluten-free. You can serve it over ice with a slice of lemon, lime, however you want to dress it up. Get $5 cans at Art and Jake's locations on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. We'll be there Tuesday night, tomorrow night for the Tigers game, and I'm going to have one, everybody. Founders Water Hazard. Please drink responsibly.
All right, buddies, look at it. First of all, look at it. And I think I told you earlier in the show, I found out that half of the campus at Michigan State is coming over to my house on Friday. Hey, that's great.
Have some buddies
you know
on
what?
hand.
I'm going to be the cool dad. I'm going to get buddies. And you can do the same thing. It doesn't matter you're having a big shindig. You know they cater, right? You can bring that beautiful thing to your house, and you can bring it in great quantities. You can save 20% in your next catering order of $200 or more simply by using promo code Woodward20. Of course, the pizza is the main event, but they got the salads, they have breadsticks, they have just a plethora of things there. Visit buddiespizza.com/catering to view their complete menu and place your order today.
Just real quick as we wrap that up, are you interested in Nikola Vucevic at 36?
Not as my starter, but
Nurkic at 32.
not mad at Nurkic.
Zach Collins,
No.
29.
No.
Mitchell Robinson.
There's some people that want to save Mitch Rob. Shout out to DNCENT. That's his man. You want to save Mitch
Can't
Rob.
wait to see that high ball screen. I want to see Mitchell Robinson roll to the rim
No,
like
I can't
JD.
wait for Hacker Mitch every goddamn game.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah, him and his 38% free throw
That
shooting.
shit gonna be horrible.
By the way, JD shot 76% last year from the line.
He did.
Robert Williams,
Nah.
Mo Wagner,
Hell no.
Kevon Looney. Where you at?
The Looney bin. Shout out.
I'm done.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm done. DeAndre Jordan's out there.
Huh?
He just
Still?
came off the books.
I thought you meant 8 in that first.
The Pelicans,
DeAndre Jordan.
The Pelicans paid him $3.5 million last year.
Bro, is he the new Udonis Haslem? How does he keep getting contracts?
I swear I never seen him out on the floor.
His playing days is over.
You didn't even see him on the bench.
Yeah, right.
What was he doing?
He's on the
He was the assistant coaches in the third row.
He's on the Justin Applicator plan.
Yeah.
That's it.
Shout
All
out
right.
to
Like Gatorade.
Shout out to
anybody?
DJ, man.
Gatorade,
See you
water?
tomorrow, everybody. For Sean Belize and JB, Young Joey, KG, I'm Neil Roll. Thanks for tapping in. Well, see you later.